on, but the unmute thing isn't working. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to Tales on Tap, the place where good friends get together and share stories about wandering through the forest in a general direction, stumbling across some ruins, and fighting some frog things. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining us again this evening. And we are on episode 13 of The Fallen.
Oh, that sounds lucky.
Yeah, it is lucky for some, unlucky for most of you. So, why don't we say hello to everybody? Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Hi.
We have a full house this evening, which is great. But just before we get into tonight's session, we do have a few announcements to get through. So, first of all, if you haven't already, all our social links are down below in the description. Make sure you hit those and go and subscribe and follow and notification bell all of our social media sites such as YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the things. Go hit buttons and make sure that you're keeping on top of everything Tales on Tap. Secondly, as always, tonight and every night henceforth is going to be sponsored by our good friends over at Valkyrie RPG. Are you in the market for some really shiny math rocks that you definitely don't need but also really want? Then head over to valkyrie-rpg.co.uk and use Tales10 at checkout for 10% off store-wide purchases. And if you're just in the market for shiny math rocks that you definitely don't need but almost certainly want, then use code 443, which is 4 FOR3 at checkout to get 4 for 3 discount. That was honestly the most commercial
What the heck?
That was
great.
Very 50 salesman.
I know.
Are you in the market?
Forgot to turn my ad block off.
Try Barry's Brill Cream today. Also, if you haven't, why the fuck not? But we are actually streaming on Thursdays now too. So we all know that you're at home, you're not doing anything, which is why you're with us on this glorious evening. So why not tune in on Thursdays where you're going to see space adventures, game shows, and talk shows, and much more. Also, a collaborative thing that we've been telling you guys about, the D20 by the Sword people, that is coming up very, very soon. And yours truly is going to be playing in a 1 day per month session thing with them, which is going to be live on their YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, head over there out on the break or after the stream ends, and yeah, make sure that you check them out as well. So we're at the big announcement. This is one that everyone's been waiting for. We heard you guys during December. We heard you loud and clear that you love free things. Well, sort of free things, but you love giveaways and competitions and fights to the death over dice. We heard you, and we're doing it again. Starting today is the start of our brand new giveaway. So, between now and the end of April, if you subscribe to the channel, you will be in with a chance to win some Valkyrie RPG goodies. Things that you could win. You ask, and I answer, dice. There are dice trays and really cool, like, dice sleevey things. So, there's going to be 3 prizes available. Third prize is a set of dice, a blind dice bag. Second prize
what
is...
sleepy things? I'm sorry.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Second prize is a blind dice bag and a dice sleeve. Funny you should ask. What is a dice sleeve, I heard in my
What is a dice sleeve?
It is a beautiful leather carry case for a singular set of dice. Do you treasure one set of dice above all others? Does it roll natural 20s because it's weighted and you like that? Bang it in this sleeve and you can take these sort of dice on traveling ventures with you. And first prize, you get both of the previously mentioned prizes, plus you get a dice tray as well. So all up for grabs. So if you want to be in the chance of winning some really cool goodies, they're not weighted dice. You don't win weighted dice. I just saw that. If you have weighted dice, then you can store them in the dice sleeve. But to be in with a chance of winning those amazing prizes, then all you have to do is subscribe between now and the end of April on our Twitch channel, and you can be in with a chance to win those amazing prizes. The draw will be on the 25th of April. That's right, 25th of April. So make sure you tune in. That's our usual Tuesday session, so make sure you tune in for that. Also, if you're interested in any art commissions, if you like the look of the art commissions that you see, the art that you see throughout our episodes, they are done by our very talented artists, Natalie and Hannah. If you want some amazing art for yourselves, then reach out to us on social media or to them individually on their Instagram pages, and you can get some amazing art done by these guys. Also, these announcements, man, we've got
They're
loads
getting long,
now.
aren't they?
We've got
Yeah.
loads, I know. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so with free money. Jeff Bezos is going to pay for you
Let's go.
to subscribe on this channel. All you have to do is send him a handwritten letter telling him how much you love this channel, and he will probably just give you a $5. If not, and you subscribe to Amazon Prime already, and did you know that by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get 1 free subscription a month? So you may as well subscribe using his money, not your own. And
But Dan, surely if they subscribe with Amazon Prime, it doesn't count towards the competition, does it?
it's funny you should ask, Voice from Beyond, but yes, it does!
Oh
So
my
even
God!
if you use Jeff Bezos money, Jeff Bezos could potentially win you free shit. So, connect to your Amazon Prime account, get your free Twitch subscription, hit that beautiful purple button below, and be in for a chance to win prizes.
Also,
Sweet.
remember that you can resubscribe as
Yeah,
well.
you
If
have to do it every month.
resubscribe-
You have to
resubscribe
for
every month.
Prime.
You have to do it manually,
Anyway.
unfortunately.
Oh, well, that person
Yeah.
that's in the thing that's just commented to say, you have to resubscribe manually, so go and do that. Well, I think that about wraps up our announcements. We probably should just end the stream there. That took fucking ages, but I digress. Let's get into tonight's episode, unless anyone else has got any important announcements. No? Good. Right. So sit back, get yourselves comfy. If you haven't already, you've got 3 or 4 seconds. Run and grab a drink while we get into tonight's episode of Tales on Tap. Let's do it.
Woo!
Go.
Oh, we're going right to me. Okay. Good afternoon. Please pardon the slime all over me. I'll explain that in due course. I'm sorry to report that the day began with an unfortunate surprise. Again, nothing to do with the slime, just I'll come to that later. I woke early, as always, and while performing my morning stretches and ablutions, I noticed a couple of absences in the tent. Killian and Azrael were nowhere to be seen, nor were their equipment. I assumed they were just out hunting something for Jove to prepare for breakfast, but as I went about my routine, I spotted upon the table of the pilgrim's tent a letter propped up by 2 vials of clear liquid. It was a letter of farewell from Azrael. Michael and I roused the rest of our comrades, who thankfully were all still in their beds, and read them the note. He wrote that he had chosen to pursue his goals elsewhere, and that he would be heading towards Fireshare. While he mentioned a connection to his past there a few times, I can only assume his path diverged from ours for some divine reason. He was the only one of us who had some established connection with the Platinum Dragon, and aside from his prowess in battle, this was the main reason I found him to be such a reassuring presence. I had thought, perhaps foolishly, that Bahamut would not send one of his own to their doom, and by extension the rest of us, but it would seem that possibility is now back on the table. Feelings about the whole situation amongst the group were mixed. I know Joe never quite saw eye to eye with Azrael, but no one can dispute that his departure left us somewhat short-handed. I just hope he finds what he's looking for and achieves what he's set out to do. I've no doubt we'll need him later. As for the vials, they contained holy water, something he and Ashar had apparently discussed previously, as she seemed eager to put them to use. It certainly put a dampener on the morning. So, to lift everyone's spirits, I revealed the boons given to us by Lady Bula before we had left the glade of Alavan. A curious assortment of trinkets, obviously the periapt we found in the sewers of El Turel, now sans curse. One small cauldron that will apparently bring a slain person back from the dead with the simple application of salt. Lots and lots of salt. A pair of slippers that would allow the wearer to scale surfaces like a spider, and a small pearl that allows magic users to partially recuperate over a very short period of time. Such gracious and valuable gifts, clearly, they have hope for our eventual return. At least, that's what I'm choosing to believe. While Feathers identified and distributed our new toys, I conversed briefly with Zayla outside, in the hopes that we might gain some insight regarding the other eggs. Gods know we could use the backup, but it seems these things can't be forced or even encouraged. Killian also returned to us, having escorted Azrael back to the glade, and we set off for the entrance of Mithranor. After a few hours, this rot that had been described to us became apparent. I'm hardly an outdoorsman, but the blight was unsettling, even for one more accustomed to filthy cobbled streets and rotten fish-smelling dockyards. We proceeded in carefully, eventually reaching a grand stone archway leading to an extremely old and dilapidated ruin. While no dangers were immediately evident, the atmosphere was sick and foreboding. We entered slowly and carefully, using illusions and instinct to try and avoid any traps or dangers. Jove led the way as the rest of us followed, and all seemed quiet. But these quiet moments rarely last long, do they? As we made our way further in, from behind a collapsed wall, a strange frog-like creature with huge tusk-like fangs launched a torrent of slime towards Jove. See, I told you I'd get round to it. Several more leapt from concealment, springing from behind high walls and beneath the brush. It was ghastly. They vomited their sickly gunge all over the place, making it difficult to move around the area and generally unpleasant. Killian leapt up into a nearby tower, raining arrows down on our foes. Feathers alerted us to more of them on approach, as Michael, Jove, and Ashar began carving and punching their way through the beasts. But the more we slew, the more came. As the pack was beginning to thin, the crashing of falling masonry echoed out from nearby. Something large was approaching. From a hole in the center of the ruin, a colossal toad emerged, its skin slick with ooze, fangs as big as me. It was possibly the ugliest creature I've ever seen, and certainly one of the most dangerous. This only served to encourage Jove, as you might imagine, who promptly leapt onto the creature's back and began carving through its hide. This didn't deter the creature from stamping on Feathers and Ashar, though. And as we took more injuries, its slimy secretions caused Jove to lose his grip and myself to become stuck. I was beginning to consider retreat, but unable to do so while half submerged in sticky goo, I remembered Quintrith's magic ring that had saved us previously. As I unleashed the magic within, the air twisted around it. The creature was sent to another dimension. I held the spell while the others cleared up the rest of the foul monstrosities and prepared to attack. We formed our little welcoming party, as it reappeared, we let fly. It was close, very close. It seemed to keep fighting through all our prepared strikes until finally, just as it prepared to retaliate, Ash, displaying her usual finesse, struck the grotesque toad with a mighty blow to the side of its lumpy skull, sending it crashing to the ground. Anyway, we've just about gathered ourselves and are about to descend deeper into Mithranor. I fear our ordeal has only just begun.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Oh, that's the wrong noises. I'm sorry.
What the hell is that?
There's a collapsing
Oh no! We're doomed!
There we go. That's the.
I mean, we're still doomed, but
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't change anything.
So, as you guys And one after another, down the rope that Killian had quite well, he'd tied off and threw down this large gaping hole that was within the earth. He set off first, followed swiftly by the rest of you. You descend into darkness. There is no natural light. The further and further down you go, the light seems to subside more and more. One after another, you finally reach the bottom. For those of you with dark vision, you were able to see, within the very close proximity of where you are, a rather large room. Pillars within this large room, four or five of which towards the middle, stone carved room, relatively square in shape. Within the room itself, on each corner of this room, you all see there are these stone statues of dwarven warriors, each identical to the next, stood with a great axe with their hands on it, carved in this kind of rough, dark grey stone. The room itself is cold. There is no light source whatsoever. However, one thing that you do notice, and it becomes very apparent, is this was once a throne room. A stone throne, broken, slewn across the floor towards one end of the room, up some a small flight of stairs on this sort of plinth towards one side of the room, behind which within the rock face itself, this large dwarven face with a helmet on the head of where this carving is into the rock itself. You see on the walls there are these banners, purple and black in colour, all of which kind of worn away and rotten, and it looks and appears to you immediately that nobody has been here in some time. Towards one end of the room, you see there is a doorway. The opposite end of the room to where the throne is. There is a doorway, natural arched doorway, to one end of this room. However, it is barred, and you see that where the doorway is, the roof itself has collapsed in, forming a natural barrier between yourself and where you would naturally exit this room. However, to the left-hand side of where the throne is, along one of the walls, you see that the wall itself has fallen in, as if something has burrowed its way through, and has knocked down that wall, leaving a passage out. As you all gather, Killian himself kind of ties off the bottom end of the rope to one of the pillars. What do you want to do?
Just quickly, Evan, are you on notes today?
Oh,
Yeah, you're the last
no,
one,
it is.
right.
It is Evan. Well
I'm the last
done.
one.
Just checking.
Well remembered. I knew that.
No worries, I'm already writing.
I knew that. So,
Question, Dean.
Mm-hmm.
This sort of big wall that's been broken down,
Mm-hmm.
does it seem to be sort of the same size of the creature that came up?
It's roughly around 10 to 15 feet wide, this hole that's within the wall.
Is the rubble out or is it in?
Towards the room.
So it's a burst up, not a burst. Yeah. So it's not a burrow, it's an explosion.
Yeah, so all you see where the brick and the old brick stone was, that is strewn across the floor, along with mud and just earth.
How close are we to it?
You're all around. Well, from where I've positioned you, Feathers is roughly around 25 feet from it. So Feathers,
Can
Clovis,
we see that?
I would say that those with dark vision would be able to see where that is at, but you are at your 30 feet. So you literally just see the entrance. You don't see, the hole within the wall. You don't see much past it where you are.
Feathers is going to remind Ash that she has a lantern.
Ash is well aware. Ash is just going to be like, do we think that light's going to attract too much attention?
I wouldn't until we know what's down here.
Okay, can somebody guide me? And she's kind of like reaching out for anybody.
I'll take her hand and put it on my shoulder.
Thank you.
Who can see down here, just out of curiosity?
I can.
I can.
Guess that's all of us except for Ash.
Yeah, even Killian can.
Wait.
Oh,
Even Killian can. You are absolutely right. It's like I designed these NPCs. Just
Bamf can see.
Yeah.
Cool, no doubt. It's all good.
Bamf's got 120 feet of dark vision.
Dang.
Bam has my dark vision.
I mean, I'd have 120 feet if I had any key points left.
But you don't.
so. Why don't I show you?
Yes, please. Maps.
Map.
The black square.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Why
Ash
is
is just
that
gonna
doing
see a
that?
Completely surrounded by like demons.
Wait,
Why
why is
don't I
that
show
done
you?
that? Hold on. Why has that done that?
How
We
can
want-
they see it and I can't?
There we go.
Oh, it's because he hasn't put us on the layer.
What's the name of the
Yeah.
club from dusk till dawn? What's that called?
Just a second, please, if you don't mind.
It's been a long time.
Been a while. So,
It's been a while.
If you can move your cameras to the bottom right-hand side, you should see.
Jesus.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
so
that's
big.
scary.
Why is it so big?
I'm not
She's-
commenting.
Oh dear.
I resisted.
I can never resist, right?
I'm
We are in a
ashamed of
large,
both of you for resisting
very
that.
small part of this map. Where's the?
Can I just say, for you guys at home, hearing that panic in their voice is honestly why I do this.
I bet there's like no other parts of the map. It's just.
Oh no, this is it. This is
Yeah.
it. It's just I didn't know how to center the map. So this is where you are. Just where Killian is and Zayla and Bamf on the map here, you will see this is where it's kind of through the archway, a load of rock has fallen as the collapsed ceiling is there.
Right.
Killian, what are we
You've
here
been
for?
darling.
That was a lot of things at once. Someone else go.
So, one person at a time. Go.
I'll go.
Okay.
Do I
You even
recognize
speak.
this? I do. I went blah, blah.
Do you recognize what? Sorry.
Do I recognize this architecture will be because we said that they told us this was a dwarven place, right? It was an old dwarven city. Is this all dwarven architecture? Is it
Yes.
elven? Or okay, cool.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Can Feathers investigate and have a little look at this stone face to see if there's anything about it that is?
Careful now.
Stone face.
I'm investigating it with my eyes, not
Sure.
with my hands.
Sure. Maybe an
Be
investigation
careful
check.
even approaching it.
It's a good rule for life.
Yeah. So investigation. Yeah.
Is that where you stand?
I'm flying.
No, you're not. You didn't say that.
I
I am
fly
joking. Just roll me an investigation check.
Damn you. Investigation.
Now the paranoia sets in.
I know,
Jesus
right?
Christ.
Yeah.
I'm going to have so much fun tonight.
Everyone, please be as paranoid as possible.
That's a 16.
You see that this isn't actually carved into a rock face as such. It gave you that impression from where you were stood you know, a little bit further in the room, you see that this is one giant rock that has been carved into this face. It doesn't look like it has any redeeming features or like, oh, push the eye and a trapdoor will open or anything like that. It's just this large kind of 20 feet high, all kind of base, really. Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of just been carved and like this beautiful piece of art.
If I look towards the base of it, are there any like scrapings on the floor to where it's obvious been moved in any way?
No.
Okay, then I will come back to the room.
Killian, have you ever been down here before? This deep?
No, I've never been here before. Really, I don't even know where to go. But from the looks of it, there only seems to be one way out. Well, two, if you count going back up the bloody rope. Which I'm really pissed off about, by the way. Probably never get that back. Anyway.
Try it.
How far was the drop?
It was some
rough estimate.
100 and odd feet.
Okay. Never mind.
Like,
would I be able to retrieve the rope for him?
I mean, you can if you want. But he's tied it off at the top and tied it off at the bottom. But yeah, if you want to fly up and get it.
While they're discussing where to go, I'll go and retrieve
that might be worth keeping there.
Yeah, I think this is probably good.
Oh, okay, so we're keeping it there for a quick exit. Okay, I won't retrieve it then.
Yeah, we can't all fly out of this hole.
Well, we're in the belly of the beast now.
She's been there, and I point to Ash.
Well,
what are we actually down here for, though? What are we looking for?
Whatever's causing this corruption.
And this, right?
Is there any,
No, he said we weren't looking for that.
What?
I swear I asked the question. I said, are we looking for the thing that's making the forest out? He said, no, we're doing something else.
No. You said, well, you're looking for the center of the corruption.
Yeah,
he said, no, we're going somewhere else.
You asked me if we were going to find the center of what's causing this, and I said, well, no, but you said, is there a point where it was coming from? And I said, I don't know. We're going here to see if we can find whatever it is that's causing it. Because it seems to be where it first started.
This appears to be the epicenter.
So, my question was right. Fine. I never know what I say.
I can't see, but does anybody see any sign of it here? Is there any foliage breaking through? It feels like we're standing on stone. But
it's just stone, love. There is no foliage here.
There's no foliage, no.
Can I sort of start walking towards this hole over here? And as I do, I'll sort of say, okay, and we've got 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and we're down. Okay, you're good. Watch out, rubble on your left.
As Clover starts going that way, Joe's going to sort of head that way as well. Just hold on a second. We need to make an order here because we can't just be wandering as we want to through here. I'll go first. You keep with Ash. Killian and Feathers in the back. They're archers. They need to stay far behind. Mike, between me, Clovis, and Ash.
I
think we need
think
to keep.
We're still. I agree 100%, but we still need to determine which is the best way to what we're trying to achieve.
This is the only way at the moment. We can't go that way, so it's just this hole.
So we can't go this way.
That's where we came from.
No, you can't. That's completely blocked.
Oh, I thought we just dropped into this map from. Oh, that's blocked.
We did, but that's a blocked doorway. This is the only way out.
I missed that bit.
Hannah, I've given you permission to move Killian's token.
Oh.
You should be able to move it. So you're walking over towards this giant hole within the wall, Clovis and Jove.
So coming close to this thing, sort of keeping like, can I make out like claw marks, indentations? Like, does it look like it's a burrowed thing or more of a like a push? Because these frogs didn't have claws. So is it more of like a batter through, or does something tear through?
Make me a survival check.
Is it sticky? Is
No.
the hole sticky, Dan?
No, it's not. No.
Oh,
Weirdly,
it's a really
I mean, Clovis
dry
is going
hole.
into it, so it will be soon.
guys, it took you all of fucking 20 minutes to like.
No, it took
It's
I've
like
been
Establish-
wanting to say that
Well.
since the moment you said it.
you said the word deeper earlier, and the three of us just started snickering.
You were snickering.
Yeah,
Snickering at the stickering.
Wow.
So
Sniggering?
on,
that's the
Yeah,
word.
sniggering. Yeah.
Figuring.
No, snickering now.
Survival
Sounds
check.
A bit weird though.
on a 22.
22.
What am I learning?
As you kind of start looking over this kind of broken through, degraded kind of hole within the wall, you don't see any claw marks as such, but it does give you the impression that something burrowed through here.
What specifically makes me think it burrowed? Like
The general shape of it. It looks particularly uniform in the shape it was busted through. It doesn't look like the wall just fell down. Like, there are no claw marks as such, but it does look like there are, from where you're stood, especially at the sides, on the sides of the wall, it does look like something has moved through that area and kind of made this space.
Okay. And just is it like it's not like a perfectly round hole, it's more of just does it look like a frog could have cut through essentially? Does it look like a big frog could have made this, or does it look more different animal kind?
It could have been a big frog, it could have been something else. I mean, it would be logical considering a big frog hopped out of that fucking hole at the top and nearly killed you all last time. But sure,
I'm just making sure we ain't got worms. We don't want worms in the hole. So
True.
fuck me. Right.
Look,
Yes,
I told
it
you I
does.
had
It
serotonin,
does.
all right.
It does look like it could be frog shaped.
Dope.
So,
So
That's just to skip the worm comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we're ignoring
going
it.
for the top. Right. Okay. So
Okay.
are we going in?
yes, we
seems as good a way as any. Who's going after Jove? Is it Jove me?
I'll go after Joe.
Okay, I'd like to go towards the front because I'm going to grab Quintrith's family ring, and I'm going to say, "Look out for us, won't you, girl?"
Okay.
And I'm going to activate Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. Which is Celestial, Undead, Fiend, and Fey.
And Elemental.
Elemental.
Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
You do not sense any of these things.
Okay, but it's up for 10 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay, so coming to the
So
entrance
I'll
of the
go
hall,
after
Joe's
that.
going to sort of turn around and say, "Right, stay sort of 10 feet back. Don't get too close. I'll scout out ahead. You're all quick enough to catch up if you need to. And just low and slow, straight in."
Michael, keep close. I know you can see
Hey.
better.
Yeah,
You start moving down, and as you kind of start going into this area, you see that this is more like a natural surface rather than stone and rock. And as you kind of breach into this kind of small space and this kind of passageway that goes through, you see that there are signs of death, the blight. The walls of of this passageway have kind of started to get moss grown kind of along the walls, and it itself is dying and has died as such. As you continue through, as you kind of get to around that space, I know that you're all excited and you're moving your way through the passageway there, Jove.
Just getting him to take the dog off of me.
So just bear with me. As you kind of get towards that section of this passageway, one thing you do start feeling as you are moving through, Jove, is you start getting heat and warmth. Quite a lot of it.
Okay, I won't make jokes.
Already with you.
Yep, cool. So coming from the walls or like the air in front of me. So is it like the tunnel's heat?
The
The tunnel's
air in
not heating
front
up.
of you.
Yeah.
So the tunnel itself, as you're walking through it, is getting warmer as you're getting towards this area.
Sort of taking another sort of 5 feet. He's going to just sort of turn to everyone and sort of hold out and just say, "It's getting warm. I don't know why."
As you kind of get towards there, the space opens up in front of you. And you see that there are two kind of... where this passageway, where the walkway is along this small passageway, drops off on either side. And the heat itself is coming from those two areas.
Are they producing light or just heat? Is there any sort of glow from...
There is. I'd like, because you're leading this, I'd like you to make me a perception check, please. Are you all grouped up like that? Like kind of Scooby-Doo style?
So I'll stay back and they're literally...
Yeah,
just
we've
behind
very
me.
much just been all creeping along with each other.
On tiptoes, just like Scooby.
It's just a 12 from me.
A 12. Okay, no problem. You kind of get that the heat itself is coming from those two areas, and that's what's causing the heat. And you also get, there's like moisture in the air now because of it. It kind of feels a little bit muggy. I don't know if any of you have been near lava, but it is quite like moisture driven. So you do feel that in the air, and the sweat starts to kind of...
sulfur?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And it kind of... The sweat starts kind of pouring down your face. You're getting... It's really warm in here.
Does the floor look safe?
More thin by the minute.
Make me a perception check.
Oh,
So can
perception
I help him from
rolls.
behind him?
Sure, make me a perception check with advantage, please.
Okay. Oh, I'll take the first one, so that'll be a 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
From what you can see, there is spaces along this small bit of walkway. There are cracks in the ground, ever so slightly, from both sides of this path, kind of cracking across. It's hard to tell if it's safe, but there are visible signs that the rock itself underneath the feet are cracking. As you're kind of getting towards this area, Ash, this is giving slightly dim light.
I was
so
just
you
about
are...
to say, I'm able to see slightly.
Yeah, you are... I would say you've got half vision, so you've kind of got up to around 15 feet.
Okay.
But it is very dimly lit.
As they're all behind me, Joe's going to sort of, having like looked around, it's like, everyone just stay here. I'll go across. If it doesn't, I'm pretty sure I'm the heaviest, so it doesn't give way. Pretty sure the rest of you will be fine. Just give me a minute.
I mean,
I sort of,
If
I
you
have
fall...
rope if you want to tie yourself off before you do that.
yeah, it's probably a good idea.
How
okay.
far is it drop, Ian? If I were to
You
lean
can't
over
tell.
the edge.
From there, you can't see.
So yeah, I'll just tie a bit. I'll tie a bit of rope around my waist. Tie it as well as he can. Probably just one over, one under. Done. And yeah, I'm just gonna, with a fair amount of haste, just walk across. Every so often, just sort of like giving a stamp just to see if anything like crumbles or gives away.
Okay, so you start going
Everybody
there.
on the rope.
Okay.
I was going to say,
As
Clovis
you-
is behind
are
you
you-
and takes the rope and is like...
No
As
one's
you-
holding it.
As you start to move across and get a little bit further across, it seems relatively okay. As you start moving 5 feet at a time,
Mhm.
you hear crumbles of rock underneath, and kind of as rock kind of like crumbles and hits the lava underneath.
All right.
But as
so
you-
one
Please,
sec.
everybody, let's go one by one so I don't have to use the cauldron. We don't have enough salt yet.
And as you kind of get across, you see the exit there. However, Jove,
Mhm.
as you're concentrating, moving across slowly, watching the ground beneath your feet, all of a sudden, you feel something hit your back. And you feel something bite into your neck, like you take
Cool.
Fun.
You
Zero
take
just got a bit hungry,
6
it's fine.
6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Oof.
Oh, I'm dead.
Disadvantage. Jesus.
Con it this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What's my con? Okay. Oh, gotta be better than that. Nope. So that is the mighty 4.
Okay. As this creature drops down from the ceiling and clamps onto you and onto your shoulders and bites into your neck, you take 6 points of piercing damage, and you are poisoned. I'd like everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Okay.
What happens when you're poisoned? I've never been poisoned before.
You have
disadvantage.
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, good. The one thing I can do.
So, I'd like everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Done.
Done.
Get some music on to kill the players with.
Nice.
There
Hey,
it
now.
is.
That's fun. I've got characters in the back. Joke was an idea.
Well, everyone was an idea, Dan. Right, 25 to 20, please.
21.
You can't let the
Bam's
dude
got-
know
Oh,
you
sorry, I
care.
haven't done it. Hold on. I
Bamf got a
apologise.
22.
Dang, Bam.
Oh, yeah, no. that's
Roll
fine.
for Killian as well, please, Ash.
Oh shit. Now I've got to do 2 characters. Okay.
Okay, so that's 20 to 15.
19.
Anyone else? Okay,
So the
15
one
to
who
10,
can't see and the
please.
dog up first.
12 for Killian.
Anyone else? 15 to 10?
Uh-oh!
10 to 5? Yeah, what did you get, Clovis?
5.
5. And Jove, what did you get?
Another mighty 4.
And
Oh,
then,
I match him with my nat 1 for a 4.
and you've got a higher,
Better
you've
dex
got
than
a,
me. Yeah.
you've got a higher
Yeah.
dex. Okay.
Man, this caught us off guard.
So,
Evan, how many of Killian's spells did you use last time?
I used 1.
1,
No, sorry. Sorry, I used 2. 2 first level spell slots.
2 first level. Yeah, if you are commanding the NPC, please make sure you're knocking off the spell slots. So, top of the initiative order, this creature dropped down to Jove. Just behind Killian, this creature drops down onto Killian. Let me get my dice.
Oh,
ready.
there he is.
So,
Oh, hello, buddy.
because you are unaware, that is a surprise attack.
Oh, why aren't you letting the mark off spell?
That's a 16 plus 4. That's a 20
Yeah,
to
you
hit.
have to do it manually.
Uh-huh.
So this thing latches on and envelops itself around Killian's shoulders and will as well try to bite him.
Okay.
That's a 19 plus 4. That's 23.
Hit.
For 2... That's 4 points of piercing damage, and he needs to make a con save, please.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Is a 12.
A 12. He is poisoned for a minute, so he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, so he's resistant to poison, but not the poisoned condition, so...
Yeah. So he poison damage he would have been okay with, but it's not the condition, so he is poisoned.
So was the damage poison, yeah?
No, the damage was piercing.
Piercing.
Piercing
Alright, so he
damage,
is
and he is
poisoned.
poisoned for a minute.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
No
it is
doubt,
Bump's go.
Ooh, Bamf. Bamf is gonna. Ooh. Yeah, Killian will be fine. Bamf is gonna. is going to go, wah! And run across.
Okay.
There. She's just a doggo.
Yeah.
So she'll be fine. She does have 40 feet, right? Yes, she does, because she has to go through me to do it.
Yep.
There. And is going to try and bite this fucking thing off Jove.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
There's no. I assume is this thing grappled around Jove? Yeah.
There's no like grappling it off a grapple type thing. No.
But there's no like kind of flanky kind of positions going on.
Yeah, no, not where it is. Unfortunately, I'm afraid.
That's
Can
fine.
I have
Ooh,
advantage?
yes, please. It's fine. I don't need it. It's a. Where's it? Attacks +5. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
I'll roll the other attack because I've got it in my hand. 11 +5, 16.
Okay, well, with the first attack, it hits. So roll me some damage with the first attack,
Okay.
and then I want an athletics check.
Oh, okay.
So I want a.
Shall I use what I just rolled for the second attack as the athletics check, or shall I re-roll?
Re-roll this. Re-roll it if you don't mind.
Okay.
So
So it was 7 points of damage.
7 points. Yeah.
Yep. It's a natural 20 on the athletics check.
Banth
Which I
grasps onto this
Really
thing
would have
and
liked
just-
for the attack. But...
Well, Banth grasps this thing in its jaw and rips this thing off Jove and throws it to the floor. 7 points of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 7 points of damage on the first one, and then if that's what if she's on some natural 20 rage, throwing something on the floor, she's gonna just grab it in her mouth and just do the dog like when they get a toy in their mouth, where they just thrash.
Okay.
It around.
Go ahead and
I'm just
roll
gonna
me
make a
to.
savage attack for a second attack.
No problem. Go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
Okay, and that is crap. That's 7 + 5, so 12. 10.
12 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, so she chucks it and then goes to try and bite it and grab it in its mouth. Her mouth.
Okay. No problem. Anything else
That's
on
not-
Bam's turn?
Nope.
Okay, Ash, you're up.
I am ping-ponging from the wall over to this one.
Which one?
This
Okay,
one here.
so as you move further away, you
Yeah.
move further away from the light, so you are within darkness.
Piss.
So you move across. So, what would you like to do?
Oh, right. So I am going to. I'll attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
It's flanking.
It's
It's
not
flanking.
flanking.
It's
It's on
Yeah, it's
Killian,
on him.
so there's no
Okay.
flanking.
God damn it. Okay.
So go ahead and roll me to hit
Yes.
with disadvantage.
That's cocked. Okay, disadvantage is still a 10 plus 8 with apathy, so 18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and make me an athletics check, please, a strength check.
Oh, Jesus. Mhm.
God damn.
Oh, boy. Oh no. Athletics.
Yep.
11.
11. As you and hit this creature off Killian, it hits against the wall. It is no longer enveloping Killian.
Hey!
You managed to hit it, though. Roll me some damage, please.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which one's that? 12?
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's hit it again.
Go ahead and roll me to hit with disadvantage. Oh, it will sorry, it would negate that because now you are flanking with Killian.
Now
You
I'm
can
flanking.
straight
right, I'm gonna
roll.
roll again. Okay, alright. 22.
22 will hit.
7 plus 5. It's the same damage, but I've forgotten what that was. 12 points of damage again.
Okay, as you hit this creature, you can barely see. You come very narrowly against Killian as it kind of as Apathy swipes this creature off against the wall, and with the second attack, you drive Apathy into the base of this thing's spine. As you crush its spine, it is dead.
Hey, okay. So I've gone. How far have I gone? I was there. I've got 20. Whoop whoop. Back I go.
Okay, you are back into dim light. Anything
Yes.
else on your turn?
No.
Okay. This creature drops down onto you, Feathers. It is a surprise attack to envelop you. So 18
Yeah.
will envelop you, and then it will try to bite you as well. So that is a +4 to hit. So 16
Yeah.
will hit. You take 7 points of piercing damage, and you are poisoned for the next minute. You get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the next minute.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, Michael, you're up. This thing has
Right,
dropped
so-
down onto your shoulders feathers, and it's not as big as you, but it is quite a large creature as it and wraps its wings around you and starts trying to bury its teeth into your neck.
Lovely.
How rude.
I'm letting out muffled squeals, but that's fine.
Okay, Michael, you're up.
Well, Michael's gonna take. If I step here, I can hit the creature on her back, right? Because it's on top of her.
Yes, but I would suggest, we'll say that you kind of move within 5 feet of the creature. Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
be within 5 feet of the creature, and I'm gonna take bonus action. I'm gonna flick my little hex that's been inside of the cauldron now, and I'm just gonna flick it out and attach it to this thing, so it sort of crawls up against the back of this creature as I start taking 2 swipes.
Okay, no problem.
That's sorry.
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah, 120
You do,
feet.
yeah, you're good.
That's 18 for the first one.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
Yes, sir. What's point? D8. 10 points plus 86. So 11 points for the first one.
Okay.
Second is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Ooh, that is 8 plus 5 plus 1. I'm rolling really bad on hex.
14. 8 plus 5 plus 1.
8 plus 5 plus 1.
14.
16.
14.
14.
No, 14. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Jesus, I'm thinking.
Okay. As you
Math is not my strong
with the
suit.
first attack, without trying to get this creature off, you just behind Feather's neck, and you and slice the head off this creature as this kind of noise echoes and reverberates around this room as this thing crashes to the floor. It is dead.
You're right for this?
Yes. I don't like those.
Me neither.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna step back to the same spot I was in.
Okay. This creature is going to drop down
God's sake.
onto you, Clovis.
God damn it!
That will hit. It's 16 plus 4, 20. To envelop you.
Wait, it's 20?
Yeah. As it drops down, it's surprised.
Shield, bitch!
Can you react on a surprise round?
It's a surprise. Okay, never mind. No.
No. Shield, bitch,
Is it-
never mind.
And
Please
then
don't kill me, bitch!
it will try to bite you. That is not going to hit, however. As it tries to bite, you manage just to get your cane up, and the mouth around this creature, you see just out of your peripherals these 2 really long, jagged teeth dripping with this green ichor kind of clenched down on your cane next to your head. Does not hit you with its bite attack. I rolled a natural 2.
What a bastard.
Killian!
Okay. Killian
Yeah,
is going to move probably everywhere. Move just here.
yeah.
Looking at this creature, does it look like a bat? Or does it look like some kind of twisted version?
It looks like a kind of bat.
Clovis is screaming. Don't let him touch my hair!
Don't let it touch my hair. Oh god.
That tracks, yeah.
Killian
Yeah.
is going to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's try to speak to this bitches. Okay.
Okay.
Oi, stop it.
That's an action
you're
to
doing
cast,
is very
yeah?
rude.
You cast Speak with Animals.
Yes.
Okay, you do that.
So
Anything
who role
else?
plays Killian?
Yeah, anything else?
Now I'm confused. Now
What do you
what's
want him
happened?
to do? You're controlling him in combat, so at this point,
Okay.
you've cast it. What do you want him to say?
What voice does he have?
He has a bit of a deep one, kind of.
I can't really do deep.
We'll just do it in your voice. We all have an imagination.
What is the
He's gonna
spell?
kind of look up and ask, "Why are you? Where are you? Where do you come from? Where have you come from?"
Hey,
Just get his life story, you know.
get
Just
no
a little bit
response.
like,
Hold on.
What are you doing? Kill it!
Oh, you do get a response. You get. It's home. Is the best imaginative bat voice that I could think of
I
in
like
that
it.
split second.
I like it.
Anything else on his turn? Bonus actions, movement.
Bonus action. Bonus. Nah.
No.
Nah. Gonna move.
Hey.
There. Oh, he's got 40 feet. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, he moves to there. That's
Yeah,
good. This creature drops down.
So I'm gonna kill Killian.
And tries to do the same thing. It was.
not?
I just spoke in parcel tongue, Mark. Well done. You can have inspiration. That's an 18 plus 4, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
He already has. So this thing envelops him, and it will actually strike out with its tail stinger. It's a 17 plus 4, 21.
Hits.
This is a bigger die. I like these ones. This is a great attack.
You don't have my consent. Get that away.
He takes 7 points of piercing damage and 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As this creature wraps itself around his shoulders, and with its tail, you see it kind of straighten out and just plunge this thing straight into Killian's back.
Okay. Well,
I really need a wee-wee. I'm really sorry.
you know what? If he's gone, I'm going.
In the meantime, chat, how are you doing?
In the meantime, get this fucking thing off me.
Thank you for joining us for this TPK of bats. Jesus.
None of us looked up even once.
Don't look up.
Classic fucking mistake.
It's fine.
I love how we kill them. We kill all of them, and nobody has still looked up. they drop down,
Yeah.
we kill one. They drop down, we kill another.
There we go. Thank you. Apologies for that very, very brief intermission. I don't think I've peed quicker before in my entire life. Okay, next is Clovis.
Oh, what? So, this thing is around and enveloping me, yeah?
It is on you, yes.
So is that going to make it difficult for me to do stuff? What does that make it difficult for me to do?
You have half movement.
Okay.
This creature's speed has been reduced to 0 because you move. And let me have a look.
Do I get disadvantages on like attacks and shit, or?
Just having a look now. No, it's just attached to you.
Okay.
However, the attached creature cannot attack any other creature apart from you while it's attached to you. And you have just been given inspiration.
Oh, me?
Yeah, the Dirty Rollers RPGs have given you inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
If you want to try and get this thing off you, you can, but it would mean you would need to spend an action to do so.
Yeah. if I was to, let's say, for example, like, how close is this thing to me?
It is on you. Like,
Can
its
I get a
head
hand-
is...
Can I get a hand between me and it and like blast it away, for example?
You could try.
I mean, it's going to be with disadvantage because it's within melee, right?
Yes.
Because it's a ranged spell attack.
Exactly that. Clovis, you just kind of go, fuck it, it's all over, just dive into the lava.
Would it be disadvantage as well if I did it on something that isn't? So I don't have disadvantage on ranged attacks against other things, right?
No, so if you were to attack another creature at range, that's not with disadvantage. If you were to attack the creature on you with a ranged spell, it would be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Which is weird, which is one of the weirdest D&D rules I ever thought. As a ranged spell, you don't roll, but because the creature's closer, it's with disadvantage. It doesn't make fucking sense, because a ranged spell would be easier to hit closer.
Yeah, anyway. I'm gonna just, with my cane between this thing and me as it's sort of chomping at me, I'm just gonna reach out a hand and just whip out a firebolt at the one that was just on Jove.
Okay, the one that Bamf hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll me to hit.
Sorry, no, sorry, I didn't. The one that's just fallen and is on
Killian.
chops. Yeah, the Killian one.
On Watts' chops. No problem. I want to have a look at this poll. Who do we think is going to get chunky? We think that Clovis is going to get chunky crit first, so do the viewers proud.
I mean, I think it's going to be Bamf, but Bamf's not an option.
I mean, I just got a 3.
So that misses, I'm afraid, as you poof and fire this bolt of fire out.
But no, I'll tell you what, because you want to see your money get spent, I'm going to take that inspiration. And I'm going to use it to reroll. That's better. It's not a 20 though. Sorry to disappoint you guys. It is a dirty 20 though.
Okay, that will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage as you fire this fiery ball of goodness across the room.
Fiery ball of goodness. Bing. 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage.
Against that one. As you fire this ball of fireball-y goodness across the room, it crashes into this creature, forcing it against the wall. Its charred front and neck just kind of start searing this creature to a crisp as its wings start sizzling, and you die.
Yeah.
It dies. You don't
You
die.
die?
I die. Oh no!
You're fine.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Clovis, guys. Thanks for the inspiration.
You are still alive. Clovis, you are still alive. The bat thingy is dead.
As my free action, I will say, somebody get this fucking thing off me!
Okay, anything else on your turn?
No.
Wasn't it the one next to Killian he hit?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I changed to one next to Killian.
Oh, I thought the one next to Banff. Okay, what was the damage?
11.
Then it isn't dead.
Okay.
But it definitely... As you fire the ball of fiery goodness across and you crash into the back of Killian, this thing does take the 11 points of damage. That's my bad. I'm a really, really bad
That's exciting.
But there's other things still alive now, which is great for me. So, anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Excellent.
I have half movement, yeah?
You do.
I'm just going to carry it sort of back into the tunnel so that I'm not in this sort of...
Okay, it moves back with you.
Area.
So it is still on you as you kind of move on.
Yeah, so I and then just kind of dive back into the tunnel that we were just in.
Okay. This creature here is going to drop down.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And
Leave Bamf alone.
it's going for Banff. What's Banff's AC?
19.
It misses, trying to envelop. Banff just moves out of the way of it, trying to envelop Banff. It doesn't quite grasp as she kind of like shifts out of the way quickly. That is the end of its turn, though.
This is cinema rules. Nobody touches the dog.
And Feathers.
Feathers, seeing Clovis bring this closer to her, she gets annoyed.
Can only attack me, man.
Can I use a free action to look up?
Sure.
To see if there is like...
Well, no, because that would be an action to search, I'm afraid.
Nope, she's not going to do it. Oh, hey.
Hello,
Not looking up,
darkness,
guys,
my
not
old
looking up.
friend. Okay. What do you want to do?
So, is this one, because Clovis is within 5 feet of me, is it now within 5 feet of me?
It is, yeah.
You're such an asshole. Okay,
You can move back.
yeah. Can I shoot this one here?
Which one? You can certainly try. You're going to shoot through Clovis, Ash, Michael, and Killian to try and hit this creature.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Fuck you, Clovis.
You're
Okay.
probably closer to me.
Okay. Go ahead
Can
and roll
only
me to
attack
hit
me.
Stand 5 feet back.
with disadvantage, please, because you are poisoned.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if I shoot the one that's on Clovis, it's the same because it's a ranged attack.
Well, you've
but
already
it's-
called
should-
what you're going to do. So
Sorry.
roll me disadvantage, please.
It's a nat 20!
Hey!
With
Disadvantage.
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 What was your roll, please? With disadvantage.
Come on, give us 2. Give us 2.
Give us 2.
2.
A 2.
How have you got a 2 on it?
+8. It's a +8, so it's 10, but it was a 2 on the
10?
dice.
Okay.
Just
That
knock
would've
that
got-
0 off.
Okay. Roll me some damage, please, with your bow.
Which is... Oh, fuck. Feathers!
On that one.
This was a good plan.
What's a good plan?
You hit Killian.
That's
She has.
+4, so that is 5 + 4, that's 9. 9
Okay.
points of piercing
Killian
damage.
takes half that.
He takes 4.
4 points of damage as you...
Oh! Sorry!
Clovis, Michael, you kind of like hear this arrow whisper past you, and as you kind of with the bat that's on Killian and he's thrashing around, he turns at the last second as the arrow into his shoulder. But he
Stop
takes 4 points
moving.
of damage. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, bonus actions. I forget about those. Yeah, still got a couple. I am going to say, oh, really sorry, and I let out that whistle, and he now gets bardic inspiration.
Okay, so Killian
D8.
has bardic inspiration, D8.
Mhm.
Anything else on your turn?
That is me done.
Jove, you're up.
Oh shit. So the one that Bamp ripped off me is where it is, right?
Yep.
So sort of
It's
against that wall
it's
there.
against the wall. He's ripped it off and it's hit the wall. Just kind of landing now, and it kind of turns up to look at you. He goes.
Being poisoned, I mean, it doesn't stop me from noticing the other one as well, does it?
No.
The one that went, so I can sort of see that, right? Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't impair your vision or anything like that. Poisoned just means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
I mean, that must impair my vision then. Well, not for the purposes of thingy, but I see
No.
what you mean. Yeah. I've never done this before. What happens if I take a defensive action and just like hold myself, like shield up?
Dodge.
Is it dodge? Is it
It's
dodge?
the
I
dodge
don't-
action, yeah.
It's just
Then
they have
It
disadvantage
means,
against you.
yeah, it just means they have disadvantage against you when they attack you. So you can take the
Then-
dodge action if you like, but
Then I am going to do that because I am. So knowing that he's feeling the sort of poison going through him, he's just going to raise the shield and take a dodge action for the next one.
okay. Do you want to take a bonus action?
No.
Any movement at all?
Nope. Staying exactly where I am.
Hey.
The only thing I am going to do is command Zayla to go for a bite against the one that fucked me up first.
Okay.
So telepathically, just be like, "All right, I ain't got this. It's your turn. Take him on."
Okay.
And he's just gonna straight in.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me to hit with Zayla, please.
I've not done this for a long time. What
No, you haven't.
cheat.
Zayla has actions?
Yeah. Zayla's
Zayla
got.
can fight.
Dayla can do some really cool
All right, look,
shit
when you
as
get your own
well.
fucking dragons, you can run them out you want, all right?
I've got a dog.
I don't care about this one.
I've got a dog, and it's
I've
saved
got
us
a
many
ranger,
times.
and I'm killing it.
Yeah, and I don't just chuck my pets into the fray and hope they live. This is more important.
So go ahead and roll me to hit.
Yeah, I will do. Oh, that's good. That's a 19 for a 23 on the bite.
A 23 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please, Azayla.
Oh, dope. Max damage. So that is 6 points as she just comes in
Nice.
around the
Let's
back
go.
and just like...
Just what she needed as she grabs onto this thing and just and tears it apart.
Like, she envelops it and the wings grab, like, the little claws on its body grab it and her head just
Fuck yeah.
pulls it off and just, like, throws it to the floor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is
And then
dead.
she didn't move, but she's just going to come round to my shoulders and just, like, wings out, try and not intimidate, but she's just, like, throwing up a pose, like, fuck you, bat. And
Fuck you, bat.
Fuck you, bat. Okay.
and that's my whole turns.
Okay. Just have a look here. Yeah, it can do that. Okay. This creature here drops slightly from the ceiling and will fly against the oh, fuck off. Select the right thing, man. Fly along the ceiling to here.
Oh.
Hi.
And it will try and envelop you, Ash. It is not with advantage, though, because you've noticed it with your passive flying across the room. That's a 19, though.
Hit.
Fuck yeah! Then it's going to try and get you with its stingy thing. Tail stinger attack. Oh, that's not as good. That's a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. But this thing has and kind of latched onto you.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn? No, that's it. That's its
not my
turn. The next one is dead, which means it's Bamf's turn.
Okay,
Top of the
Bamf
initiative
is-
order, so Bamf.
So this one that just tried to go for Bamf is just going to turn right round and go
Okay.
for it.
Hey.
First attack. Woo! Keeps rolling off the table. I need to get my tray. My tray's all over there. I'll get it in a second. First attack is crap. I've got them right here.
Oh, is it to hit?
I'm just checking.
Okay.
+5, 9 to hit on the first attack.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Second attack, we'll go for a savage attack just because.
Yeah,
Okay, that's way better. 15 plus,
that will
5.
hit.
yes, 20. D10.
That's against number 5. Yep.
Boop-a-dee-boop-a-dee-boop. Crap damage, 2 plus 4, 6 points of damage.
Okay, no problem. As Bamf that's tearing into this creature. Anything else on Bamf's turn?
Bamf ain't looking too hot.
Oh god.
Oh no, she's alright. She's got 24. She's good. She's going to stay there and growl at it.
Okay, Ash, you're up.
Disposing between Jove and the thing.
Question that I've just realised. Has it been 10 minutes since
No.
we came down? No?
I don't think... mind you, with the healing and everything like that, you probably are over 10 minutes, yeah.
Damn it. I was going to say because my arms would have been up otherwise. Okay. In which case, I am going to... I'm going to attempt to wedge my staff between me and this thing that's engulfed me and use the momentum and try and flick it against the wall.
Okay, I need you to make me a strength check, please.
Four.
Sorry?
4.
You do not. As you kind of like try to force it, its claws that are in your back just kind of scrape down your shoulders as you try and move this thing off. But that was your action to try and get this thing off.
We are actually going to get TPK by bats.
Well, they're really cool bats. It's not like there's a normal bat.
No, they're dickhead bats.
Okay, question. So,
Worst bats.
as a bonus action, I can do an unarmed strike when I use the attack action. Does that count as the attack action?
It doesn't.
Then never mind.
It does not, I'm afraid. Anything
I
else?
spin around in circles to try and disorient the bat. That's my movement. I go, woo!
Good idea.
Night fever,
Good
night
idea.
fever. Okay, Ash, you just start spinning on the spot. Anything else on your turn?
I'm real fast. No.
Okay. Michael, you're up.
Right.
Honestly,
so
guys,
bonus
I've
action
thrown some really fucking big things at you, and you've been all right. I've thrown a few little like fuckheads at you, and you're like, "This is it. This is the end." Michael, you're up.
Bonus action.
We die?
Move my hex onto the bat on Clovis's back,
Yeah.
or between his thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start by taking one swipe at this thing.
The one that's on Clovis. Yep. Go ahead and roll me
Yep.
to hit, please.
Jesus, I can't do math. 23.
23.
Sorry, Michael's got us.
Behave.
Save us, dead man.
He's also out of spell slots. So
I've been here before. It's fine.
Damn. 7 plus 5.
12.
What's 7 plus 5? 12. And plus 6, so 18.
To hit damage, fucking
Damage.
hell. As you
Max damage on
is exactly the amount of hit points
on the
this
hex.
creature has as you and you just cleft in twain.
Cleft in twain!
As this creature-
gonna move with my blade through this thing and move into
Clovis.
Yes?
no, not move into close, but move onto here, but because then
Okay. As you
gonna
Six Clovis, the prophecy is fulfilled.
Okay, and what else are you doing?
and I'm gonna take a swing at the bat that's trying to attack Ash as well.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me to hit with disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage.
Yep, because Ash is currently spinning on the spot really fast. So go ahead and roll me to hit with disadvantage, please.
I left at the wrong point.
Still good.
It's still the same round of combat
16 with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. You managed to
Yeah.
hit.
Woo!
Go ahead and roll
I'm
me
just
some
a little Beyblade, don't even worry about me.
Go ahead and roll me to hit.
Uh,
Oh no, damage, please. Damage this time. Roll to hit. Just on the
14.
14 against the one that's on Ash, which is.
Yeah.
I forgot the number. Which one is that? Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and then that's me.
Okay.
I really
That one
thought
is
spinning was a good idea.
I know you did. I know. You were like, oh,
Spin
we're
the win,
dead
baby. Spin the
creative.
win.
Killian, who's currently entangled.
I'll do you, Han.
That's me! He's entangled.
So Ravenstrost,
I like that.
Ravenstrost, thanks very much for joining us tonight. And you asked what's happening here. People just losing their shit is probably how we can summarize what's happening.
Over
Okay.
that.
I like how we
Killian.
all unconsciously agreed to just wait for her to notice that it was her turn.
Killian is going to
I can take
attempt
over whenever you want.
to get
Spin around really fast.
attempt to get he's gonna pull out the hand axe at his side and he's gonna attempt to hit this thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a natural 19 plus 4, so 23 to hit.
They'll hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
I love how Killian decided
Max
to talk to
damage!
them.
7 damage!
7 damage.
Yeah!
As he and slices across this thing, it is still up though. Anything else on
Alright,
his turn?
second attack. Natural 20! Killian's turn!
You don't need to roll me any damages, but I'm going to allow you to roll all the damages because it's a nat 20, but this thing has 1 hit point left. Go ahead and roll
9
me
points
some.
of damage.
Double to 18. Go ahead and roll. Do you want to roll on the chunky crit table?
Why not?
Do it.
12.
I've got to find the page. 1 second.
Professionalism, everybody. Professionalism.
Savage Strike! The creature must make a dex save or faint from the pain. I mean, it's fucking dead. But it's Savage Strike! Like that. Excellent news. Anything else on Killian's turn?
Killian is going to...
Oh. Up and there, Dan.
Sorry, my phone hasn't been charging the entire time.
Okay.
Oh shit, my face is really long.
Oh shit, neither's mine.
You're good. We're okay.
Killian is just going to move behind this rock.
Okay. As he steps and moves
Oh my
again,
God.
This creature comes out.
again, Killian will hear.
You can't catch a break.
Hey. Next up, Clovis.
Oh god! So for about a second after the bat gets killed, Clovis just still stands there on the spot going ah! For a second, and then when he realizes it's gone, he's gonna say, "Fuck this!" and he's gonna start running.
Leaving.
I imagine it's like the high knee running, you know, like.
Yeah, very much. I'm gonna go, bing boom, and as I'm running out of this area. I am going to take the search action and look above me.
Okay. As you get to there, you start looking around. Make a perception check, please. You don't have disadvantage because you do have dark vision.
Okay.
And you said you're looking up, right? Or are you just searching the room?
I'm just looking directly up above me to see if there's anything else about to fall on my head. It was a 13.
You do not see anything.
There's no more, as
Nope.
I can see.
I would like...
I'm going to keep going.
Well, at this point, how far have you moved? 25 feet to there, right?
25 feet, so I'm going to go 30 to there next to Banff.
Okay. Killian,
Yeah.
with his passive perception, notices that the crack on the floor near Clovis starts across, and bits of the ground start falling and...
Everyone, keep pushing now.
This creature here is going to move across
Oh, you got another one.
and is going to attempt to engulf you, Clovis.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit.
Shield.
Fuck me's back.
Hey, you wolf! As this creature starts trying to grasp onto you. Okay.
Not there, not there.
Feathers, you're up.
Yeah, he is saying that, she's
Getting the idea. I am going to. Is this one enveloping Ash?
Yep.
Yeah.
She wants to run, but she's gonna shoot this one with.
Still spinning, just go.
Yeah, Ash is still spinning, but you have disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Just leave.
It doesn't make much of a difference, so go ahead and roll to hit.
What was your answer? Shoot.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. Even with the that's plus what? Right page. Okay, that's a 19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll some damage, please.
Okay. Okay, that's max damage. That's 10 points of damage.
Nice.
You manage to... with disadvantage anyway, you manage to clean this thing straight through the head. Even as Ash is spinning, you kind of like time it and clean this thing straight through its head. It flies off Ash. The arrow buries itself in the wall, leaving this thing kind of hanging on the end, the arrow kind of swinging as it hits the wall. It is dead. Ash, you are no longer entangled by this creepy thing.
Woo! I'm going to say to her, we need to go now, and then I'm going to fly as far as my little feathers will take me.
Okay.
which is 35 feet. Yep. So next to bounce.
Okay, so you fly, that's fine. Okay, you got 35 feet of movement?
Am I thinking of the wrong creature? 30.
30 feet.
Right there.
Yeah. So you managed to fly across. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Jove?
Okay. Still unstable on his feet. I'm going to move back.
Okay.
Just a little bit to there. Take the dodge action once again, and again seeing the bat going for Clovis, he's just going to tell Zayla, well, looks like your new friend needs help. Go for it. And she is going to fly out and go for this bat again.
2 turns in a row. Zayla, let's go.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
I know, right?
This thing currently like clawing at Clovis's shield as he's got it up.
We'll do bite again. Okay, so that's 18 to hit.
18 will definitely hit.
Cool. Oh, cool. Another 4, so that's another 6. So, yeah, again, she just comes round, and you see like her shadow come behind this bat thing, and it just sort of like lands on your shield. Her wings sort of perched on the top, and it just takes a big chunk out of the side of it.
Hey.
And then returns to me. Returns Zayla.
Okay.
And she comes flying back round.
Okay, no problem. Anything else on your go?
Nope, that's all.
Top of the initiative, Banff.
Banff is going to save her best friend. And is going to take a
Say
bite.
master, it's fine.
Okay.
She's going to skip off the wall and then down. No, actually, no, she's going to stay where she is.
Off the top rope.
She's going to stay where she is and she's going to just try and bite it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
That's crap. Man, Banff's been rolling bad this session, guys. That's 8 to hit.
8 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
She's getting old, bless her.
She is. Second attack is going to be a savage attack. If this one isn't good, I'm ditching this dice.
Does she get a savage attack back? Because she used it last turn?
No, that's.
Oh,
only
no, it's a teleport.
that
Yeah.
recharges. But she hasn't used that yet. It's pretty shit again, but it's a 14.
14 will hit.
14 will hit. Okay, full. And that was on the savage attack, so she
It
gets
was.
D10. Okay, she does 9 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
So as like Clovis is like sort of holding up, and Zayla comes down, bites the thing on the top of its head. Banff just comes in, bites the body, and just takes the body away, leaving the head in Zayla's mouth.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does, and she rips this thing out.
Crunches and eats it.
No, don't do that. Rabies.
I think that's the least she has to worry about at this point.
You are all out of combat as this last creature drops and hits the ground. Ash, this creature drops to the floor or hits the wall behind you. You see that you're no longer enveloped. What do you want to do?
Ash is going to kind of try to keep away from the edges and go to where it's most stable. Is going to just move and join the rest of them.
Okay.
And as I begin to lose light again, just grab Clovis once more.
Okay, you move across this area. 1 second, so that you guys and girls at home can see what we're talking about. There we go. As you're walking, you hear the ground cracking and crumbling beneath your feet, but you manage to make it across. Why has that done that? I'll have to restart the Roll20. You manage to step across and get there. You are all on the other side, stepping into that corridor. Killian stands and goes, well, that wasn't very nice. And takes one step. And as he does, the ground beneath him and starts to fall. Tries to make a dexterity saving throw.
Someone grab him. Someone grab him.
That's a natural one. You're all
Levitate.
that far as the ground, and you just see all of you before you, Killian,
Levitate.
drop. You cast levitate. You manage to just catch him, just in time as he's. Ah!
I got you. I got you. I got you.
I'm gonna pull out a rope
Okay.
from my bag,
I'm
and
bringing him up.
I'm gonna try to tie a dagger to the rope so I can get some weight behind it.
Okay.
Killian, either you catch this or this is gonna hurt.
Yep,
Either way, you're coming with us. And I'm chucking it.
Okay, you throw the rope. He will try to catch the rope. I mean, yeah, 19. He catches it. Just in time.
I'm either aiming for him or for the like for him to catch it. So either way, I'm gonna hit him.
But he does, and he catches the
Why
rope.
shoot him and you throw a dagger at him? I mean,
I'm gonna try to pull him in as he's levitating.
Okay, you grab and start pulling him in.
I'm just going to lean over to Michael and say, if you ever have to do that for me, please use something less sharp.
You are all on the
Oh,
other
she's
side
fine.
of this canyon. The floor itself dropped beneath your feet.
I want to
Well, that-
remind you that I can fly, so I could have gone and got him. But I mean, throwing daggers at him, valid option too.
Quickest thing that I thought of.
There.
It worked. Is everyone okay? You're all looking rather disheveled.
Right
I
back
check
at you.
myself in the mirror.
And yeah, Players kind of says, yeah, sorry, that did a real number on me. Didn't manage to hit me, but take me days to recover from this. Shall we
Should we go?
proceed, or would it be best for us to take time to recuperate before traveling too much further?
You want to rest where the floor is crumbling and bats are attacking us.
No, not here. I mean, at the earliest possible opportunity.
Well, that might be valid, but right here, no. So let's push on until we get to a place where
I mean,
maybe that's an option.
to be fair, it is lovely and warm, and the bats are all dead now.
Can I check the ground? Does it seem like this thing is gonna come down even where we are as well? Or does it?
It doesn't
seem
appear
like
so.
this is
You
stopped?
seem to now be on firmer ground.
In that
keep
case, I
forgetting
suggest
to-
that we probably rest here, if anything.
Jove, as you
Yep.
stand and you're moving like further behind, Clovis, you will also notice that there is a long corridor to the side of you, and in front of you is two big double doors. As you look down the corridor, you see in this area there is a large pile of stone and rock. And just behind looks to be an archway where there would be like a doorway entrance, but it looks to be all caved in. As you kind of look down, the rock itself kind of closing that end of that corridor off.
Mm-hmm.
The heat is
Oh.
firmly behind us now, isn't it?
It
So from where I'm stood, it's not coming. It's not. There's no more radiating.
no,
from
it
where
is
it's just-
behind you.
Yeah.
So how is everyone feeling? Are we wanting to move forwards, or shall we recuperate for a little while?
You
Well,
see Joe sort of like leaning against the walls, like, give me a minute.
I have something that might help. I know I could do with a rest. Like, my abilities aren't endless, so I know others are the
also
same.
Do with
But I do have something that I can do. I can create an area that will keep us safe for 8 hours. this seems like a good spot to use it.
I mean, that would be very useful, but how often can you do it?
Oh, this is I mean, I can do it technically 3 times per long rest. It's a 3rd level spell. I can do this, but this is the last. I mean, this is the last of my abilities. I am tapped out.
Killian pipes up, and well, I'm gonna say he does because he's not here.
Nice.
And says that he has a similar ability, but would not waste.
Mine wasn't wasted either.
As strong as.
Well, Killian would also say that I don't think 8 hours is on the cards. Personally, we need to do this and do this quickly.
No, I don't think any of us were thinking that 8 hours would be. I think that's too much. But if we can have an hour, I know that I'd do some of us wonders.
I think where we are now, as long as we don't open whatever's behind those fucking doors, should be alright without any other magical kind of protections. If we want a little bit of extra security, I can make sure that no one's approaching us, but we won't be protected. But I think if we're only sitting down for a short while, then we should be relatively secure here. There's only one way in and one way out, and one of the ways in is over a lava pit, and the other one is through a door that is currently shut.
I mean, you say you don't think that 8 hours is on the cards. Why do you not think that?
Because we haven't got the time.
We have to deal with this.
Yeah, but I mean, this has been days that this has been going on. 8 hours surely won't affect us that much.
Another full day, practically, of just sitting around while you guys recruit. Look, if you're not up to this, then by all means turn back. But I intend to press on, and shortly.
We also are trying to get to Viz.
And we're also in the centre.
Okay. If you guys wish to do that, that's fine.
I think if things continue to be as perilous as they are, I'm not particularly far along my ways towards being too tired to fight, but if it gets to that point and we're still stuck down here, then it would be nice to have the option of somewhere safe to rest if it comes to that.
We that as a last resort. We don't need that right now.
Okay. I'm just very aware that I'm normally the one that's running into danger and being told to think about things, and we are all fairly exhausted with our abilities plus whatever, and we are just forging forward for the sake of forging forward. 8 hours isn't that much compared to practically our life. Literally, you just fell into lava.
We're still going to rest and recuperate some health and energy in other ways. I personally still have quite a lot left in me, but...
Okay. It's up to you guys.
I think a short rest will do quite nicely for now. We'll see what's up ahead, and if we do begin to run into more troubles than we had banked for, then perhaps we won't be left with much of a choice. But for now, I think he definitely needs to rest, and I just sort of gesture over to Jove, who is just bleeding onto the floor. I imagine.
Not in the slightest. I am the healthiest out of all of you.
Really? I thought you were fucked up.
It's poisoned.
He's poisoned.
I'm just role playing it. I'm just hamming it up, dude. Come on.
Usually when you're on like 11 hit points, you're like, nope, I'm fine.
Well, he feels a bit sick. Just out of curiosity, do I still feel poisoned? Is that fading?
I mean,
at all?
it lasts a minute, so you're probably coming towards the end of it now. Ash,
cool.
Feathers, you, Killian, are all coming to the end of it. But he kind of like, well, look, if you guys want to rest, then by all means. I can't do this without you.
Only shortly.
Well, it's up to you. So, how long are you going to rest for? Are you casting the spell Feathers and resting for 8 hours, or are you just taking a short rest?
It's up to everybody else. I'm not gonna. I can cast it without the spell slot. It'd take me 10 minutes, but I can cast it without the spell slot. So I will if we are going to stay any more than an hour. But if we're only going to stay for the hour, I think we're safe enough as we are. It's up to everybody else. Feathers would like to stay for 8 hours. she is completely tapped out.
Really?
So,
Already?
like charges of a bow and everything. I mean, she is done. So that would be Feather's opinion, but she will follow you guys if you all choose to move on before that.
What cantrip she got?
Okay.
Not a fucking lot.
So,
friends.
that being said,
I've got that.
and given the amount of nods, you guys can take a short rest.
Yeah.
Roll hit die if you need to. After the hour, nothing seems to encroach on the area. The doors don't open. Nothing seems to bother you. You all gain the benefits of a short rest. Those of you that gain abilities back through having a short rest can get it back. Go on, Dan. You look like you're poised to ask me a question.
Yeah, no, just because he's during that hour where everyone's just sort of sat down, catching a breather. Two things. I just want to see if these doors move at all, if it feels like they're going to open, if there's like handles, stuff. I just want to. It's not like it's.
You kind of like push and the door does open.
So it's okay. So it does open. He's not going to open it full way. Just sort of close back. And then I just want to sort of come to here and just peek around the corner. I just want to see what's down there. I'm not trying to not step in full board. I'm just looking around, seeing what's down there.
You can't get to that area. You can't. It's,
Okay.
It's the rubble doesn't.
So that corner's
it's
right.
completely blocked off. I mean, if it'll help.
So that rubble doesn't stop where it stops. It's larger than that. That's just.
It is larger than that. Like I say.
Yeah, the same. While we're sort of mooching about, can we tell if this rubble is like fell in, or if something's like put it up against that door?
Sorry, the rubble that's in front of the door.
Yeah, has that fallen in, or has someone put it there to block the door? Like,
it's fallen in. The roof has caved in.
okay, fine.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't mean to move that.
Oh. Oh my god, the ground's
Fucking hell.
moving beneath us. Ah!
Whoa!
Jesus.
I'm trying to.
Fellas, if you need to,
Everyone do your Star Trek thing.
This
There you
if you
go.
want, and I'll hand her
Wow.
power. Just
Okay,
make sure
that's-
to concentrate on for an hour.
Does that require attunement?
Yeah.
Power.
Hour.
So do you spend the hour? So you'd have to spend an hour attuning to the Pearl of Power if you want to use it, Feathers.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Then you would get it back, and
And
an hour
what's
is a
that,
short
what does that
rest.
give me?
A
Oh,
spell
my
slot.
gosh. A spell slot. Any spell slot?
Up to 3rd level.
Up to
up to third level. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take it.
Okay, so unattune to one item in
Oh,
your
balls.
inventory, and then attune to that, please.
Oh, I don't know.
And I'll attune to the cauldron.
Okay.
Okay.
You spend the next hour attuning to the Pearl of Power, and you gain a spell slot back up to 3rd level, but you have to unattune to another item.
I'm going to tune from my loot.
From your loot, okay. As you gain the short rest and you get to the end of your rest, what do you want to do?
Can I approach this door
Mm-hmm.
and begin another 10 minutes of Detect Good and Evil,
You can.
leaving me one remaining charge?
You don't sense any.
Okay.
Within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet, yep.
Yeah, you do not hear anything.
Am I back to pitch black now?
You are.
So, coming to close the door and assuming everyone's ready, Joe's going to sort of like, all right, same as before. I'll go in. You stay close, and we'll see what happens on the other side.
Can you hear anything on the other side?
We're going through to the other side. I mean, I'm not.
As
Before we
you
move on-
push through the
So
door.
before we move on,
Yeah.
Dan, it doesn't actually say where I get my charges back on a long rest or a short rest for my bow.
Long rest. All your weapons are long rest.
Okay, never mind.
So I'm just going to open one side, keeping the other one closed, and so people aren't shown. I'm just going to sort of try and, as much as I can, slip through, being the size I am, and just sort of come against this side and just stay there, so there's room for people to come through, but it's still barred should something leap at me.
Okay, 1 second. Just realised that Roll20 was showing the viewers at home what was behind that door. Because
Put it in the comments.
so as you
For the viewers at
open
home,
that door and step through, you open out into a corridor with a large door and what appears to be 2 small passages on either side.
is Clovis stood next to me?
Yes.
Like, actually, like, Clovis, did you actually move next to me?
Yeah, I come through the door. And Ash's hand is coming.
Blue
through
arm
the door.
follows.
Anything?
You're in here too. There's a door and 2 things outside. If you take that one, I'll take this one, and we'll look for stuff this time. We're not going to get ambushed a second time.
I'm not going alone with the blind woman. I'm coming with
Oh,
you.
well, bring
I
Killian
can
up.
still hear you.
Bring Killian up here
I
and get
know,
someone
I
who
know.
knows this stuff.
Okay, I'll be right back. Go back through the door.
Yeah.
Killian! Killian! You're up!
Okay.
Oh, yeah, did Killian roll hit dice? Because he was fucked.
Yeah, it was. That's a good point, actually.
Killian moves up.
So when he comes next to me, I'm just going to say, you take the left side, I'll take the right, and we'll scout out and not get ambushed this time.
Killian.
And
So you're taking the side that you're on, and he's
so
going
I'm
the
taking
other
this
side.
side. So I'm
Yeah.
asking Killian to take that side, and we're
Okay.
both going to scout ahead.
Yeah, so Killian does and moves over to there and goes, just looks like a long passageway. No doors, nothing. You?
What does it look like for me?
Exactly the same. However, at the end, you see, at the end of your passageway, this for the
Killian's about to fall.
people at home, you see that at the end of yours, there is what appears to be a chest as well as a weapon rack at the end of the corridor.
Joe's going to look down at that and see it like right at the end, just go, that's big. Say nothing and just turn around and go, yeah, it's the same on this side. It's just empty corridor.
Okay.
That plus
Daniel.
2 buck, man. That plus 2 buck.
Look, I ain't getting eaten by a fucking mimic, all right? So you can all shut up.
Do I believe him?
Make me an insight check.
Would you have reason not to? He has never lied so far.
Roll me a deception check.
I'm very naturally
Ah.
insightful. Well, my passive is 15. We'll do it that way.
I've got I've got what is it called? Proficiency in deception. I don't know why.
What?
I'm
I have
always
pro- I have-
honest, but I have proficiency
Go.
in
So what?
deception.
Roll me a deception, and then Clovis, roll me an insight check, please.
Yeah? You don't want it to just
Yeah.
go on my passive now?
Nope.
Okay.
Cool. So that's a 16 from me on deception.
13.
13. Yeah, he seems to be
Insight.
telling you the truth.
Okay. No other ways forward. Well, seems that we have our course.
All right, Killian, you stay behind me. You guys stay back. We know the drill. I'll go through this one, see what we get. And once again, push this door
It does
What
not
I'm-
move.
at all.
Guys,
Yes.
do you Ash is gonna kind of like try and like get Clovis to put her towards the door. Do you think it's safe for me to light this lantern?
For now, there doesn't appear to be anything in the immediate area. I'm going to look up.
Yeah, I was gonna say from the ceiling. From the ceiling.
There is nothing above you.
Everyone
Okay.
just looks up. That's fine.
I'm gonna light the lantern, and
Yep.
I want to investigate the door to see if there's any, like, if there's a lock that I could pick, or.
Make me an investigation check, please.
Ooh, decent. Investigation. That is a 17.
17. There is a lock. There is a small, like, hole, a keyhole on it.
Okay. Does it seem to be trapped with that roll?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. You see Ash kind of fumble in her pocket and gets out a what looks to be like a little like cuff, but she kind of opens up a part of it. There's like a P engraved in part of it, and she picks it up, and I'm going to use my thieves' tools that Phalanx made for me.
Are you proficient in these tools?
I am proficient in thieves' tools.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a d20, add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier, please.
That is cocked. That is fine. That is a flat 20.
Flat 20. Takes you a little while. It is an old lock, and you manage after a while to... And you hear the tumbler inside the lock. Click.
I stone my thieves' tools, blow out the lantern, and go back to my position of being blind.
Okay.
You're currently just patting Bam's head.
Yeah, like Bump is going to be now.
Yeah, having seen her unlock the door, he's like, nice. And then open this left side door.
As you push, the door does not move.
Still.
Nope, it does not move.
If I put a lot of force onto this, do I feel like a bow, a bend? Is it like...
It is... You feel a tiny little, like, more of a wiggle now than you did, but it literally just... Like, there is no bow or anything, and this is a big wooden door.
Sick.
In frustration, Joe just, like, boots the door. Fucking thing. Right, what do we do now?
I've heard of these ancient ruins, particularly dwarven ones. They have traps and riddles and puzzles and all sorts of boring things like that.
Why can't people just make doors that open?
Dude face guy went, have you tried pulling?
That's what I was just about to say.
Oh my god.
That's a good
It's
shout.
not a pull. Don't worry. The door doesn't move.
When I had the hooded lantern up, did it look like there was any engravings or?
It's
With that
dwarvish,
investigation check, there is no
Yeah.
engravings on the door. It is quite a solid, like, oak door, though, with iron kind of bars and inlay on it. It's a really big, thick, sturdy door.
Does the wood look in good condition?
Oh dear.
Yeah, it looks fine. And again, it has iron
There's no
bars
degradation on it at all.
through it. Like, it is a thick, sturdy wooden door.
Maybe it's a way to go round. Maybe you missed a door down the corridors.
I didn't see one.
Killian? Is there a possibility?
I'll go and check. And he
Do so carefully.
starts
Fair
going
enough.
off.
Right, I'll go too.
Starts walking off down this corridor.
Can I
I'll do the same.
start inspecting sort of the walls around the door, and also these two statues at the bottom corners?
Sure, go ahead and make me an investigation check. Jove, you start walking down there.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Look up.
Do I know what
Look up,
doors
look
look
up.
like? No, I don't. That's just a 10.
Okay.
I've seen a door before once.
Yeah. So you kind of look, and
But
the
you've been wrong
chest,
before.
the chest at the end of the corridor looks quite old, dust all over it. The weapon rack itself full of cobwebs. There isn't any you don't see a door immediately. Clovis, as you move across to search this statue, I'm going to just place you here. Roll. What did you get? Investigation.
3.
It's a really, really nice statue. It's exactly the same, if not very similar to the ones that you saw in the throne room. Quite large in shape and size. There doesn't seem to be any kind of switch or push mechanism or anything. Killian gets to the end of the corridor. Don't hear back off him for a moment. Jove, do you continue moving down?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna sort of looking for things that look like doors, and then seeing none, he's gonna sort of call back down the corridor. Should I be looking for anything apart from a door? Like, is there some thing down?
As you look back to call, down the corridor back where you came looks a little different than when you went down. Almost as if it has a shimmer to it.
Oh, good.
As this drops from the ceiling
Oh, hell yeah!
and starts moving down the corridor towards you, Jove.
You're prepared for a mimic, but not a cube.
And that is where we're going to take a quick break.
Nobody expects the cube.
Fuck this dungeon.
Guys, we're just going to take a quick break and go get yourselves a drink, get something to eat quickly, use the bathroom, all that. And we're probably going to be back at around 10 past, so about 15 minutes. And then we're going to see people get swallowed by a cube. It's going to be great. See you in a minute. Bye.
My cube was bigger, just saying.
We weren't. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what has just happened. So, as we kick in, I would like everybody to roll me initiative again, please.
Let's go again.
Again.
There's
Oh,
more
that
than
was
one, isn't there?
Shit. That was great for me. Oh wait, no, that was Killian.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's so much better than before.
Whoa, Killian. Okay.
Okay, I'd like 25 to 20, please.
25 for Killian.
23 for feathers. I got a nat 20.
Woo! Killian.
what's his 20? What 29? Did you say?
No, 25.
25. Jesus Christ! I was like +9. What the hell?
20 to 15, please.
19.
Anyone else? Okay, 15 to 10, please.
13 for Ash.
Okay. What did Banff get?
9.
9. What did you get?
8.
Michael, what did you get?
Really?
Fucking hell.
How did you know the order?
And then
I was really happy when
Michael.
feathers went high, and then I was like, oh, actually, probably not. I mean,
You're the only one with nothing left.
So as this gelatinous form, can you guess what it is yet, guys and girls at home? Can you guess what it is yet for everyone?
Sugar cube.
Oh
It's
my
a-
god.
It's an ice cube. As that creature drops and down the hallway, top of the initiative order. On the other side, this creature drops.
fucking called it.
Balls.
Top of the initiative order, it is this creature's go. And if it's going to move, it rolled really high on its initiative.
This cube's all fast, apparently.
Jesus
There we
Christ.
go.
Jeez.
Be at 25?
It
I know.
moves there.
How?
Oh,
what? Yeah, what? Beat a 25?
How did it be at 25?
must have like a +6 or something.
No, it
Phew,
doesn't.
that's
It goes before. It goes after Killian. You're absolutely right. Looking
I
at
was
it.
gonna say.
There we go.
One.
Killian first, and then it's the cube.
Okay, that's better.
Go on, Killian,
So,
get out of this one.
Let's go. Okay, so Killian is going to take out his longbow,
Mm-hmm.
and we are going to dread ambusher this bitch. So,
Okay.
3 attacks.
Yep.
Yeah. That is a 15 to hit on the first one.
You can roll with advantage because as a dread ambusher, you are in
Oh.
darkness.
Oh yeah, is he invisible right now?
He is invisible.
Oh shit!
Okay, that is an 18 to hit then.
An 18 will definitely hit.
So that is shit damage. 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Second one is a 22 to hit
Will definitely hit.
for 8 points of piercing damage. And then the Dread Ambusher one is a 16 to hit. Is
Will
this all with
definitely hit.
advantage?
Well, he's invisible until you take an attack, aren't you?
Okay, yeah. So that is with 2d8 because of the Dread Ambusher. So that is 15 points of piercing damage on that last one.
Oof, lots of damage as it's loose 3 arrows towards it.
So how is this thing taking up the entire
Yep,
space?
it is.
Oh.
I'm just going to turn the music down ever so slightly.
Okay. Does he have any bonus actions? No. Other than spells. fuck. He's fucking stuck. He's going to. Oh, we should have given him the fucking boots. That would have been a good shout. He can't do anything else.
No. Okay. Now it is the cube's go.
Reaction over here.
Okay.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows what the cube will do next? It's a mystery.
Okay. It will move in Killian's space. So 5, 10, 15 to there. Now, as the rules state, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. However, on a successful throw, he can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side, but he is at the end of the corridor, so can't technically move. So, I don't know how anyone else would rule that, but there is
Out the other side.
nowhere else to roll.
Whoop.
Unfortunately not, given the size of it. But roll me a dexterity saving throw. On a success, I will allow him to take half damage.
16.
Can't you just flat up against the wall?
So, he will take half damage. I think that's a fair rule because he cannot
Should be pushed
move.
against this wall.
So. Did you give him acid resistance?
He doesn't have acid resistance.
He
no.
doesn't,
No.
but you gave other people acid resistance. Can you
Yes.
remember who you gave it to?
Me.
It was Jove, Ash, and Mike. And
Okay.
I've got it as well.
Okay, so he takes 10 points of acid damage, half to 5.
Okay.
And he is engulfed.
Damn it.
Finally, the acid damage is doing something close.
Feathers.
Yeah, guys, dive in.
Did Feathers hear him call out?
Yep.
Okay, then she would pick that way to go. Sorry, Jove.
I mean, you're not. You didn't even think, did you? You just went, no, fuck it.
Okay.
Well, I can't
You move
see
to that
you. I
side?
don't think you're in danger, dude. Right, I go down to this way. And how far is that? That's far enough. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to shoot it with my bow.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit. So, Killian is in total cover.
Does that mean?
Yeah, she's not shooting Killian.
Yeah.
No. I'm just telling you because he's engulfed by it. Killian has got total cover, so you're not at risk of hitting him.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Shouldn't even consider that.
I hadn't. That's a
Just in the cube.
23.
23 will hit.
Okay. As it hits, it's going to hear whispers. I don't know if it can hear. It's going to hear whispers, and it's going to do more psychic damage. But I'll roll for the arrow first.
Okay. So how are you doing the extra psychic damage?
It's I can expend one of my bardic inspirations, which I do get back on a long rest. Short rest. That's what I meant for. What's it called? Psychic blades. When you hit a creature with an attack, you can expend one of your bardic inspirations to do 3d6 psychic damage.
Excellent news. Okay, go ahead and roll me some damage first.
Yes, which is that is 4 plus 4, so it's 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Let me just get my d6. I'll go d6 and down. Oh, okay. Okay, that's 12 plus 2. That's 14 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Does anything to a cube, but.
Okay.
And as a bonus action. No, that would be my bonus action?
Bardic
No,
tier.
it
No,
doesn't
no.
say it's a bonus action, so it just says it's a
No, I can think you can just, as you hit with an attack, you can expend a bardic inspiration, right?
Okay, yeah. With bonus action, what am I going to do? Fuck all. Right, that's me done.
Okay. This
Can
creature...
I free action just to say, there's a fucking queue?
You certainly can. 5, 10, 15. This creature is going to move down here towards you, Jove.
Dope.
And is then going to action dash. Can only move another 5 feet, so it's going to go to there. Because it would be an action to use its ability, so it's going to move to there.
Cool. Do this.
Okay. Jove, it's you.
Sweet. Okay. So just for my own dimensional needs, floor to ceiling sideways, this thing is literally just, it's like a window pane moving towards me. There is no space around it.
Just for my own dimensional needs.
We all have them.
Yeah.
I just need to know how much it fills. So
Fucking
look,
hell.
if I don't make light of it, I'm gonna die, alright? So
Could do that anyway, but okay.
So obviously, free action before I begin, he's just gonna sort of call through the gelatinous cube. Guys, there's a thing in front of me. And so, bonus action, I'm going to reactivate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
Taking 5 damage in the process. And as the blade sort of crackles with the electricity, it's going to keep going until it, like, the blade edge starts to get hot. And as a cantrip and attack, I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade on this thing. And I am going to, like, the axe head just, like, ignites backwards, and it just straight down the center of this thing, trying to do something.
Green Flame Blade is to hit, or is it a save?
It's a melee attack, so it just bolsters my.
No problem. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Will do. Okay. That is 15 to hit.
Will definitely hit.
Oh, thank God for that. I was afraid.
'Tis but a cube.
It's just a d6. What am I afraid of? So we've got.
Is but a cube.
So we've got 10 plus 4 lightning plus another brilliant 2 fire damage. So 16 in total.
Okay. Is there any other
just-
effects to Green Flame Blade, or is it just additional fire damage?
It attacks things. It spreads fire to things around it, but because it is the thing, I don't know if it would necessarily take those things.
Nothing here that it would ignite, apart from maybe the banner that's hanging on the wall next to it. That goes up, but
Oh, you get that banner.
oh yeah, that's what that was my that was my aim.
banner.
And just sort of like leave this big like slice down the center.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, but I am going to tell Zayla to back up to like the corner, so she is
No
not
action
in
for you
cube.
this time.
Okay.
She is not in cube range. She's not biting that jelly.
Okay. Ash, you're up.
Oh, you prepared for a super exciting turn?
Mm-hmm.
I relight the lantern. Because I can't see anything that's going on.
I will allow you to do that as a bonus action. You already had it in your hand. I'm not that cruel. I'll allow you to relight it.
I can't see anything.
It's literally like you
going
put it out,
on.
and as this thing happened, you're like,
Oh, for
fuck's
Pete's
sake.
sake.
Lighting it again. I'll allow you to do it as a bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
See, I am
That's why-
nice. Like, I can
so
be
that's
nice
why
while
I
I'm killing you. Right.
Okay. Right. Have you now able to see?
Yes.
She's gonna head towards where Jove is.
Yeah.
And is going to throw 2 darts
Hey, go ahead and roll me to hit.
at it. Kind of like around her sash, like tucked in. That is going to hit. That is a 23.
That hits.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay, and second attack.
22 to hit.
Full hit.
For 10 points of damage.
Hey, as you and these darts hit this cube would kind of go and just sink into it. You have lost 2 darts.
Well, I've got like 20.
Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
I move back.
Okay. Bamps go.
Bam, bada, bam. So 40 feet. So this map and the grid are a little unaligned. Can she get up to it with 40 feet? That takes her to there. But then this thing looks like it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like this thing's kind of like a space and a half.
Yeah, it's not. She can get to there. Yeah.
Yeah. And she can attack from there. Yeah.
Can.
Okay, she's gonna take 2 big old mouthfuls of this thing.
Hey, go ahead and roll me to hit.
There we go. Dice are rolling better now. Why do I keep... It's +5, isn't it? Yeah. 16 to hit on the first.
16 will definitely hit.
Okay. That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Another bite attack.
Yeah.
Is a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
That's another 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go and pew, disappear.
Is she bamfing?
Yes.
Okay, she and appears where?
She's gonna come back over here.
Okay, no problem. Anything else on her go?
Nope.
Then it's your turn.
It's my turn.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck's sake. Why am I so slow?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Because I really need to go over here.
You can literally go 10
Please
feet the
tell
other
me.
way.
Please, I think Dan got the joke within the joke, but that, I may have gone over someone's head.
I think I kind of, unfortunately. Okay, fuck it then. I'm going to...
I fucking murdered Dan already. Joe's dead and Dan's fucked. Okay. You're gonna move over to there. Oh no, you were there anyway. Are you moving?
I'm torn. I'm so torn now. I'm so torn. Fuck it. I'm gonna firebolt this
Natalie
thing.
Imbruglia.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Will definitely hit.
Is this a D10? Yes. 3 plus 10. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, take care of this one. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna start running this way. I can do 25 feet because I need to go through Michael, right?
Yeah.
So I can get to there. Is that right? Is that 25?
One more.
One more.
Yeah.
And as I am, can I do a kind of little bit of a dippy? And can I try and push this door open so that it's open? Does it stay open if I push it?
It's an interact with an object, so to open the door would be to interact. You have opened.
Is it free action?
I would say that you have opened them already. I'm going to say the
I
doors
just want
are
to walk
open.
past and just. Oh, they're already open.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I will
good.
say that you guys have walked through those doors. They are open. But is opening a door a free action? I thought
I think
that's
opening a door is a free action.
Interact with an
I have no
object.
I don't think I'm gonna put myself back
I
at
guess
20
it's
feet.
like your discretion.
Because usually, if you're moving around a map and you go through a door, that's just a free action. to
Yeah,
go
I think
through.
if it's an open door, then it's
Yeah, if it's open. Yeah, it's open anyway. It doesn't matter. We can move on. It's fine.
It's a free action to go through a door, so I assumed it was.
Yeah, yeah. Right, Michael. I needed another beer.
Let's go move to here. And bonus action, recast Hex on this thing.
Okay, bonus action hex. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's where Jove is. Yeah.
And first attack is a 19.
A 19 will hit. Yeah. And what are you casting? Is it Eldritch Blast? Sorry.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me I'm rolling the wrong dice. And that's 4 points. 6 points total of necrotic for the first one.
Yeah.
Or force damage and necrotic damage. Don't know if it makes any difference. For one. Next one is 7, so 15.
Okay.
Um,
15 will hit, sorry,
nice.
No
Ooh,
doubt there.
that's
Sorry, I
really
was reading
nice.
a message off Natalie. My apologies.
And that's all right. 7 points of force damage and 5 points of necrotic.
7 and 5, okay. No problem as you shoot these 2 bolts of eldritch energy down the corridor as they explode and crash into the side of this cube-shaped creature.
And then I'll take 1 step back like that, just to leave room for Ash to run in if she wants.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, top of the initiative, Killian.
How does one get out?
How does one become unengulfed?
You try to get out.
Amazing. Killian,
So is
shall
he...
attempt to do so.
Such
Okay.
wise insights from our dungeon master here.
So he would have to try and obviously move his way through and struggle
Yeah,
through.
he's trying to move through.
Yeah, I need you to make a strength check as Killian, please.
Athletics.
Strength check. So not athletics, just a strength check.
Why? 6.
6. He unfortunately does not. If it was athletics, I'd ask you for an athletics check. Unfortunately, it's a strength check to see how strong he is at pulling his way through.
He's really good at athletics.
So unfortunately, he does not
strength.
make it through. Unfortunately,
All right.
it is the cube's go.
That's him.
Also, he can't breathe and is restrained currently. But he now takes...
This is Killian's very bad, no good day.
He'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
He is taking it from every angle.
He
really
takes
is.
19 points
Uh-huh.
of acid damage.
Okay, well, I'm really glad we had that short rest.
And with Killian inside, the creature moves to there. With Killian inside it.
Well, that's nice.
And that is its go. Feathers, unfortunately, it's Feathers' go, but I need to pull Feathers' character sheet up because Natalie isn't there. So apologies, just bear with me.
Links.
Okay, so Feathers is going to roll me. I would like Dan, roll me a d20, please.
Me?
Yep. I'm
Oh,
not.
no.
I'm not rolling it. I'm not rolling her
Okay.
attack rolls. So.
19.
Yep. So that will definitely hit. So that's 1d6, please.
Better not have wasted a good roll on her character.
You have.
Okay, that's just a straight 1.
Okay. So that would be 5 points of damage against the one that Killian's in. So mark that down to that. I'm not going to do anything else as Feathers on her turn.
Psychic damage by at all? She would normally do that.
What was
I don't know if she would. I wouldn't know if she did. I'm just going to let her roll an attack on her turn.
Okay.
She only get 1 attack, or did she get 2?
1, I think.
Oof.
She's a bard.
1 attack per action.
Yeah, she's just a bard.
Okay. Okie dokie. Jove, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Let's get wet.
Fucking hell.
Let's get sticky.
Dex saving, did you say?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, not cool. 8.
Oh, balls.
Ooh.
Okay.
This dungeon crawl's going great, guys.
Okay. This creature engulfs Jove. And Jove takes... Oh, 6, 12, 16 points of acid damage. I rolled 2.
La resistance!
Reduced to half because of acid resistance.
That's fine.
Thank you, Clovis.
And you are restrained. And you can't breathe.
So what's 16 in half?
8.
Thank you.
A 1 and a 6. Split
Fine,
down the middle.
that's nothing. That's nothing. I got this.
Okay, so you are restrained, which means your speed becomes 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you, however, do have advantage. And you also have disadvantage on dex saves.
Cool.
Okay, it's your go, Jove.
It is. I mean, I can still fight to get out, though, can't I?
You want to attempt to get out, you can.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot else I can do.
Can attack from within.
That's actually a good point. What happens if you try and just like do stuff from inside the cube?
I was wondering.
You can attack it, but your attack rolls are with disadvantage, but you are restrained, so you can't move.
And
your
you're
speed
burning
is...
alive.
How can there be a disadvantage though? I'm inside the thing. Like I can't get any closer to it if I just
It's more
go outwards.
maneuvering than...
It's more maneuverability than anything else, yeah.
I don't know what that was. I'm going to not do that again.
So, what are you doing on your turn, Jove?
You are burning alive as well.
Well, sort of.
It's fine.
I am going to try and push my way through the cube.
Okay.
So I want to come out towards the corridor.
Okay, make me a strength
This
check,
way.
please.
Going to become
Straight.
cube poop.
Straight
Just
strength
straight
check.
strength.
Yep.
Cool. Come on, big money. Okay, that's a 16.
You managed to push your way out the other side.
Hey!
There we go.
You just hear from inside. As like a
Okay,
hand just goes.
He's made that noise before.
so
You sir know me too well.
you push through.
I do.
Hold on. Was that your turn? That is your turn. Yep,
Do I have any movement for getting out?
that's your
Or was that
action.
here?
That was your action.
So yeah, but
you do have
I can
movement.
still move.
Mhm.
Cool. Then sticky, covered in goop, but out. I will move to here and just look at Mike and go.
Okay.
That was
As you
awful.
move across and move out of its reach, it will lash out at you with its
Yeah.
pseudopod attack,
Go.
which is an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Hey.
Very good.
My armor class is 19.
Very good. Next
it comes out, it
in
just,
turn
like,
order
slaps it,
is
like-
Ash.
No.
Oh, me. Hello. I'm not just Killian. I've been trying to get Killian. I've been trying to support how Killian gets out.
I mean, you see Jove covered in what looks like hair gel just coming out of the things.
Yeah, that's exactly how I imagine
That's an interesting look. Ash is going to...
it. Shockwave. Head to toe.
He's the best he's ever looked.
Let's just throw some more darts, shall we?
Okay.
I know it's not doing much, but I'm pretty ineffective against the cube.
It's doing something.
But 9 to hit.
9 will hit.
Hey!
I'm sorry, what?
9 hits, 10 points of damage.
I mean, it's the size
Okay.
of the corridor.
Oh yeah, that's true. You literally just need to throw
Yeah.
it down a corridor, don't you?
12 to hit.
Yeah, will hit.
9 points.
It's Dark
of
Knight that never
piercing
fell in.
damage.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna move. So I've gone 10 feet. She's gonna move 35 feet to here.
Okay.
I love how she could just run around the entire room.
Can you click the map again? Is your every time you do that arrowy thing, it leaves it on the map.
Yeah, you haven't moved on my screen.
Oh, It's
Yeah,
fine
moved
for
on mine
me. I
either.
don't know if my internet's being daft.
I think it might be roll 20 because I see a Shadow Ash and her movement and
Yeah,
the
I
arrow
see
in
it too.
between.
That's how fast I'm going. I'm blurring.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can you
Makes
just
sense.
press
Okay.
press enter or something, or right click it?
It's like science.
There you go.
There we are.
There we go. Don't know what happened there. Okay. Bamf.
Bamf! D6!
Fucking hell. Excited.
Bamf does not get back her teleportation.
No.
Gutted.
Yeah, good. But regardless,
Oh god, Chris is gonna kill Bam.
of course I am. He's gonna go run, 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 run. Oh, actually, wait. She won't be able to get far enough away. Ooh, oh yeah, but then Zayla. Ooh. Oh, I don't really know what to do. Banff is gonna
It'll be
go.
fine.
Okay. But no, Banff won't. Fuck it. Banff is gonna go here.
Okay.
She's
Why are you
going
trying
in.
to kill the dog?
She's a big brave girl. She's a big brave girl.
Okay.
She's gonna do 2 savage attacks.
Okay.
First one, oh, it's a 19 on the dice for a 24.
Oh.
Thought she was gonna get a crit, but it is a D10, and it's a 3 plus something plus 5. Plus 5? Plus 4. So 3. What's 3 plus 4? Why can't I do maths?
7.
7.
Again. Hey, second savage attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's 10 damage on the dice, plus 4, 14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage, no problem.
And she's going to go, run back 10 feet.
Okay. Anything else on her turn?
Nope.
No, then it's your go, Clovis.
Clovis is going to step to here. Can I see what's his chops?
Oh,
Can you
I
see
him
Killian
within
inside
the
it?
cube?
Yes.
Vortex warp.
there it is.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm going to try and vortex warp within and pull him out of the cube.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution saving throw to an unwilling character, but I don't know.
He's willing.
He's very willing.
He's definitely willing
Get
to do
me
that.
out of here.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to, and I'm going to fold him back into space somewhere like. I'm going to plop him. Actually, no. I'm going to plop him back behind Ash, sort of next to Feathers.
There we go. Anything else on your go?
Ooh, like Jove is very specific. Don't ever go wandering off like that again, please. And I'm going to start. I'm just going to go back out of this thing's way.
Okay, Michael, you're up.
I love how he says Jove is very specific. When we've literally not been following any of Jove's orders throughout.
He always tells us to not go wandering off, and look what happens.
So the free action can make Jove's hair into a mohawk because he looks like hair gel.
Is that an action? Or is that like... Is that
Interact with an
bonus
object.
Depends how
Okay.
good the mohawk is.
What would you like to do, Michael?
I'm gonna send 2 more Eldritch Blasts down into this cube thing.
Hey.
First attack. Nice. 22.
We'll hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Sexy.
Ooh. Nice. 8. 8 points of force damage and 6 points of necrotic. Almost full damage.
Okay, very good.
Second
Fuck it up.
attack.
Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.
That's a nat 19.
Ooh.
Which had I used the other hacks, that would have been a crit for me, but no, it's not.
God damn it.
Yeah. 6 points of force damage and 1 point of necrotic damage.
7.
fuck it, I might as well. I'm pumping a charge in from my hunter's coat into this.
Okay.
Where's my hunter's coat? That's a D10. Oh, that's good though. That's 10 points more than necrotic.
Damn.
Nice.
That's full damage of necrotic.
Holy shit.
Amazing. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna move up. Excuse me, Joe. Very nice hair.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move up to here.
Hey, Killian's
Can I
up.
move next to Banff. Is that possible?
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll take next to Banff. Yeah.
Okay, Killian.
Killian's gonna wipe some of the goo off of himself.
Okay.
And move up, and is going to take 2 longbow attacks at it.
Okay.
And if I hit on the first one, I'm going to mark it as a favored foe.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Natural 20!
So that's Killian's second nat 20 tonight.
Okay. So that is
Hell yeah.
a
Chunky crits!
Chunky crits. D8 plus an additional D6. So that is 7 doubled to 14 plus 5 is 19 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then the D20 is a 17.
Okay. Strike pierces the enemy's lung. Weird.
Ah!
However, it does inflict
Don't have
an extra 2d6 damage,
Okay.
and the foe can only take 1 action its next turn.
Okay, so that is 5 additional points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. I really wanted it to be stunning crack, because last time we got stunning crack, it was with the gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
That's a natural 18 plus stuff.
Okay, definitely hits.
For 11 points of piercing damage.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's gonna pop back.
Okay. This creature is going to move 5, 10. Let me count. Hold on. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. It's going to go there. And that's all its movement. However, it is going to action dash. So it's another.
Oh no,
Sorry?
wait. It can take. It can
It
only
can take an
one.
action, yeah.
So does that mean it?
So like if it
It goes
had
to
extra
there. It's
attack,
not.
it'd only have 1?
It's not there. Yeah. So if it had 2 attacks, it could only use 1 action.
Okay.
Right.
Did that get any of us?
No, you're good. You're within 5 feet of it though. Feathers, you're up.
Sorry. I'm going to run away a bit.
Mhm.
To there.
Because I see, boys.
Okay. As you move, it will try to hit you with its opportunity attack.
Mhm.
A little slap on the bottom.
That's 16 to hit.
Fuck's sake, yeah, it hits me.
Okay. You are resistant to
Sorry.
acid damage, aren't you?
I'm not. No, I'm the only
No.
one that's not.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's
So much worse.
15 points of acid damage.
Ooh, boy.
I rolled 2 6s and a 3.
Thank you.
Sorry.
One six.
Sorry.
Yeah, 1/6.
16 points of acid damage, yeah. Okay, so you move to there.
Being spat acid at, she's going to spin and fire her bow, and again, if it hits, it will hear little like evil laughing, and it's going to do more psychic damage.
Okay, well it will hit because I've seen your character sheet, so even if you rolled a nat 1, it would hit. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
his AC is 9.
fair enough.
Oh my god.
So, do I just in case they get a
Just
crit?
roll. Yeah, roll. Yeah, roll. Yeah, absolutely.
Just
obviously.
roll, dude.
Yeah, absolutely roll.
I got that 20.
No! Oh well,
Okay.
thanks for
Why
that.
you
Feathers.
always roll?
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Go ahead and roll me some damage, please. So that's your damage for your weapon doubled, and then
Okay,
your
so hold
additional psychic damage die doubled.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that
shit, you called
is
that as well.
5 doubled is 10 plus
Yeah.
4. So
Yeah,
that is
14.
14 for the thing.
Yeah,
And then 3d6.
yeah.
That's a 4. That's a 6. And that's a 3.
13
that is
doubled.
26.
How do you want to do
40.
this?
Oof.
It's
No.
spat acid at me, and just the look of sheer disdain, and the rage comes out, and the little creepy laughs just disintegrate it into
Into a puddle of ooze on the
Yeah.
floor.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. Anything else on your turn?
no, that's me done.
Okay, I'm gonna have to just move it here. Put that on it.
Oh, actually, I'm aware of the other one. So she moved 5, 10, 15. So she will move the 5, 10, 15 that way.
Okay.
That's the rest of my movement.
Next up is this cube, and it is going to keep moving further down into here. I need Zayla to make me a dexterity saving throw, please, to determine if she takes half or full damage as she's engulfed.
Motherfucker. Hold on. I don't know where her dex is. I never look.
Sorry.
Dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She hasn't got a save table though. She just has straight stats.
That's
Unless
fine.
it says saving throws at the
Then it's
bottom.
just the
Yeah,
stat.
it's just a stat.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's my girl. 21.
21.
Let's go.
She is engulfed, but only takes half. Half of 9? Yeah, 9 damage. So she takes 4.
Wow.
4. I thought it was 5.
Oh.
She
Four.
takes 4
Oh, damage.
damage.
Oh,
Oh.
damage.
Jackie Daytona.
As she is engulfed. Jove, you're up. As you see
Well,
your precious
that's a
Zayla
kill, but-
being swallowed and engulfed by this gelatinous club.
Right. Is it 30 feet to the cube? It is not. It's too far away. Motherfucker. Alright. So... Sort of. Yeah. So, turning around and seeing this, he's going to... Virgil from Devil May Cry just flick his hair backwards. 'Cause he's got the gel. No, so... only Mike and Banff would see it, but you sort of feel like a... No! And like, the fire on his axe is going to like... roar and sort of increase as he's going to sort of stomp through these two.
So that's half movement through them. So it's an additional
Yeah.
5 to get through them. That's 5,
Yeah,
10,
so-
that's 20 feet to there. I think, if not more.
To
5,
there.
10, 15, 20. So it'd be 25 to there.
Yeah. So I will stay there. And as you watch the fire on the axe sort of engulf and spin, he's just going to go, "Fuck you!" and throw 2 eldritch axes at this thing.
Okay.
Like the fire just comes out.
Tasty.
It just leaves the axe in these big spinning discs.
Go ahead and roll me to hit.
Cool. Let's fuck this thing up. Orc style.
Okay.
So the first one's a natural 1 for a 6. So that one just careens off to the side because he was way too angry.
Well, luckily Zayla is in full cover, so you don't
Yes.
hit Zayla, but you don't do any damage
yeah.
to the jelly cube.
Okay, it's armor class is
Second one,
higher
come
than a
on.
6.
Higher than a 6.
Come on. The second one is a 19. So
Will
that will be a
hit.
25.
Nice.
I will take that every day. That's the wrong kind of dice. That's the right kind. Oh, I like that. That's a full 9 damage. So that's 9 force as this axe sort of hits it and just across the side.
Okay.
And I've still got 5 feet of movement, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'm going to move to here. So I want to get close to it because I want to try and get this thing close to me. And Oh, she's going to do it. Zilla is going to try and fly her way out of the cube.
Need a strength check, please, from Zayla.
Come on, Zayla.
Oh, come on. Right. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, fuck. Okay, so that is a 7 with a -2, so that is a 4.
Ooh, -2.
No, 7 minus 2 is 5, but it still is not enough to break free.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, not enough to break free, I'm afraid.
Cool. That's all I can do. Mike, you see a genuine look of concern from Jove as his dragon is in a cube.
Let me just have a look. Okay, at the start of that thing's turn. Fine. Okay, Ash, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Ash. Do I assume I would hear a visible sound of
You've heard
anger
Jove
and-
calling, yeah.
You can always
Okay.
hear me somewhere.
In which case, Ash is gonna dash. Well, she's gonna go 40 feet to here, 5 feet up,
Yeah.
and is going to bonus action step of the wind.
Okay.
Get to it. Action, help action. I'm putting Apathy into the cube to give Zayla something to grab onto so I can help pull her out.
Okay, you need to now make me a DC 12 strength check as you try to pull a creature out of it.
Yep. 16.
You manage to pull her out, but in the process, you take 9 points of acid damage.
Okay, reduced to 4.
Yep. But you and pull Zayla out.
This is the thing of having a monk in the party. I looked away from the map for 5 minutes or 5 seconds, and Ash has gone to 2 completely different ends. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I was just thinking can I just about make it round the corner to see?
So I move 30 additional feet, so I've still got 15 feet left.
Yep.
So I'm going to come back. Oh my god, why is this happening?
Okay, so you start moving back. It's going to take its
Yeah,
reaction to try and hit you.
that's fine.
Didn't already do that to Pamp.
Not
Ooh,
on this turn.
is it not? Okay.
Oh no, because Bamf.
Yeah, not on this turn.
Yeah.
So it's only a 12 anyway. 12 to hit.
Oh, misses.
Okay. It is
Zayla's
now
just-
Bam's go.
Zayla doesn't move with Ash, does she? She's just out.
No, she's just out within 5 feet of it.
Well, that's better than not.
Does not get back her teleport.
Okay.
She
Is
is
it?
going to-
Can I just say, isn't this dungeon crawl great? We've done 3 rooms. Well, 2 and a bit rooms.
Hang on,
This
let me
is
just
great.
zoom out on the map a little bit.
Do you want me to zoom out?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Did you forget how big this was when we first loaded it up?
We're literally there,
yeah.
Zoom in.
Get ready, folks, for 6 episodes of us.
Yeah, we're gonna be down here for a few days. Bamf is going to go to. Yeah, she's going to run up and she's going to try it. So where can she get? How does she get to within range? Would it be Would it be that square or that square?
The one next to Zayla, it'd be.
Okay, cool. She's going to go. Arr, 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 run up. Bitey, bite, bite.
Okay.
Both of them are going to be savage attacks. First one is a 10 to hit.
Will hit.
Cool. That's 8 points of damage. Second one is a 15 to hit.
Will hit.
Oh, that's 12 points of damage.
Nicely done.
And she's going to turn around and run back to pretty much where she was.
Okay.
Highbrow humor here at Tales on Tap.
It's a gelatinous cube.
Was
Dude-faced
two.
guy. It
Yeah,
was
she's-
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, so she runs up, takes 2 big chunks out of it, and then is still chewing the goop. Just sort of kicks some dirt back at it and then runs away.
Love
Hey,
that.
Clovis, your turn.
So if I go to here or here,
Yeah.
if I'm here, can I see down the corridor?
Yes. A very crowded corridor, but yes, you can.
Yeah, about that.
I mean, it's either roll or bust at this point, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, right? Surely. And I've got nothing that can make it save. Well, I guess I do, but nothing that I want to do. We're probably going to rest after this, aren't we? No. Fuck it. I'm just going
to be honest.
I'm just going to fireball it. I'm preserving resources.
I'd love that. Like, at the end of the spike, Joe goes, enough's enough, I'm out. You didn't tell us anything about this.
Okay,
please.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit.
Will hit, and it will miss everyone else, more importantly.
Thank goodness for that. It's only 7 points of fire damage. Did that sound sincere? I was trying to make it sound sincere.
7
That's how he
points.
cares.
Okay.
This is a party that cares about each other.
Okay, anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Michael.
Fuck this cube up,
I'll just say it doesn't appear very quick. You might just want to back away from it.
Okay, so Sailor's 5 feet away from it.
Yes,
Right?
she
Yeah.
is. She is kind of stuck to a wall.
And are the rest of the guys 15 feet away?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good. In that case,
Pro
Michael's
Sailor
gonna...
impressions from me and Dan there. I think you guys missed that.
Michael's
We
gonna
just both
run
went.
up, grab Sailor's hand. Oh,
I mean, she has.
Cool.
Yes, she's a proper
Where did
dragon,
you
so
go?
she has 4.
Sailor's back here.
and so, yeah, but
You just run into the cube.
he's running, grabbing Sailor's hand and saying in Draconic, "Please, come along with me. Joe is terrified." And he's gonna stick his hand into the cube and cast Thunderstep.
Oh!
Oh.
Fuck this cube.
Holy shit. Go
So
ahead.
as he runs,
Cute.
the sort of electricity falls up from his feet, and as he puts his hand through, it just courses into all of him. You can sort of see sparking, and it goes. Boom.
So
So
Oh,
you need to
God.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so I have a +5 to con.
ooh.
That's okay. You take half damage
It's a big
otherwise.
ballistic gel.
I rolled a 16, so that's 21.
Oh,
Yeah, half damage. So you take half of 3d10.
Oof.
Nice.
Where's my third? So, there we go. You're not gonna like this.
Okay.
8, 7, 5. What's that total?
20.
20, yeah.
So you take 10. Okay, you might like that.
That might be alright.
Quick maths.
But we are gonna transport.
Well, just before you do transport, how do you want to do this?
Hey!
Kaboom, baby.
Literally, he's just gonna stick his hand into the cube, twist them as they teleport behind everyone.
And this
And the
gelatinous
cube's
cube.
just gonna flat on the wall.
Okay, as it does, and it explodes. You finish the immediate enemies off. You are out of combat. Let me just change this. There it is.
Is everyone okay?
sort
go on.
of turning on the spot to try and see where they are. Jove is going to instantly run to Zayla, sort of pick her up and give Mike like a really hard slap on like the chest, like as a thanks before he I don't do this often. She only lost 4 hit points, but with my open hand, I'm using donation of blood to heal whatever small burns she may have and take them for myself. So he is currently coddling his dragon and healing her.
Hey, you go ahead and do that.
That was so condescending.
It wasn't meant to be.
You go ahead and do that.
You do that.
I'll get her next time. It's fine. Okay.
Ash is kneeling down and giving Bamf some scritches.
Bamf
I'll
is
get you next time.
like kind of looking a little rough, but kind of like wiggling a
fine.
little bit.
Bamf is full health.
Okay.
Bamf just
Well,
seems
actually,
to
no way.
take care of
Yeah.
Zalo so well, and like no.
Did
care for
Bamf
bonus.
heal on the short rest?
You roll her dice, dude.
Well, I mean, can she? Does she have hit dice? Let me check. I mean, yeah, she has D10s, so yeah, she healed.
Okay.
Thanks, Jesus
Retroactively.
Christ.
You managed to put some hit points back in. Yep, she's back to full.
Yeah, and she didn't take any hits that round, so she's all good.
Okay. As we're left in this corridor, just going to move these tokens. What do you guys want to do?
Didn't mention that there was a chest down there.
What?
It's a chest.
I mean, it's old, so
You might have a key for the door.
Before we
why would they
progress,
put the key to the door down there?
I don't know. Someone who wants to protect them behind gelatinous cubes.
I mean, maybe. Stupid idea if they did.
Yeah.
was there
It's just-
any? Sorry,
No, you go. There's nothing.
was there any like stuff that fell out of the cubes?
No. Make me an investigation check to see, but I know what you're looking for, but that particular item did not.
Does anyone else have good investigation?
No.
I think that Feathers is fairly good at investigation. Hold on.
I got a 5.
I accidentally closed their sheet.
Oh, You were done with the game. Yeah.
I'm so done with today. You have no idea. No, it's not great.
Alright. Well, I got a 5 anyway. But sort of like kicking through some of the slime and not really finding anything. I'm just going to say, before we do anything else down these 2 corridors, or whatever they are, there must be something here more than meets the eye. And I'll just tap my cane on the floor and cast Detect Magic.
Hey. Nothing comes back other than the regular items.
Okay. And I'm not within range of the thing down there, am I?
No.
So I'll sort of walk a little bit further down to see if anything happens with the stuff that's down the end of this corridor.
Okay, no, nothing. However, I want you to make me a perception check as you get to the bottom of the corridor, please.
There's another one just goes plop behind you.
Can you imagine? Okay, that's not bad. 13 plus perception, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
15.
As you get here, where the chest is, on the left side of you, you feel a breeze. Small draft on the side of your neck and on your arm, on your left. As you look behind the banner, the unburnt one,
Okay.
but you see a crack. It kind of doesn't look particularly right. And you kind of move the banner back, and there is 2 cracks that line down either side next to where you are in the wall.
How wide are they?
Around 5 feet. Oh, the cracks
Yeah.
are a centimetre on each side. And the
I-
actual... So it's they're like 5 feet apart, and they're about a centimetre or so.
Okay. And there's nothing coming from this chest that I'm next to, right?
Nothing magical, no.
Can I just kind of take a step back from it and from afar just kind of prod it with my stick?
Fuck's
And I
sake.
just...
We don't trust you.
Sure, you prod it with your cane, and it's kind of...
Ooh.
As you kind of push, it's only through the weight of you pushing it, it kind of
Yeah.
rocks a little bit.
I may have found something. I'm not quite sure what it is. And these two slits are 5 feet apart, did you say? Is there anything on what's on the weapon rack?
You see a spear, sword, a bow, and an axe.
Okay. Ash, you said you were doing something?
I was just gonna come join you. With the lantern still on. Fuck that.
While they're investigating down the corridor, can I investigate the door further?
Sure.
The main door, this.
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in particular?
To see if there is another opening, and like I saw them like do with the tool, so I'm thinking that there must be something on the door that will make it open in some way.
Okay.
So I'm prodding.
Can I look around this like crack?
Sure.
And see if there is does it look like I'm basically like I want to push it, but I also want to check it's not going to set something off. So I'm just looking in the seams, like shining the light, just to make sure there's no kind of trap on the other side.
Make me an investigation check.
Got a dirty 20, by the way.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be out of place other than what I've already described. The door isn't moving, and as you're kind of looking, and you kind of like look through the crack of the door, you see through the crack there are beams, what look to be steel beams, in 3 separate places on the other side, holding the door in
Barred
place.
from the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I wish I hadn't saved Killian now, because I could have levitated those off. I got a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't appear to be trapped.
So good.
Can I see through then? If I can see through a crack that there's bars, can I see through?
No, not the door. No, you kind of see, because of the way the light works, you see that there is something stopping the light in 3 separate places. No, you can't see through it.
Fair enough. Because to
Right,
Misty
so
Step,
where
you
are we
need to
going?
see where you're going,
Yeah.
right?
You do.
Same for Vortex Walk, yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Looks clear. I'm a pushing.
You're pushing the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Door? What door?
You... I need you
Yeah, there we
and
go.
Clovis to both make me
Okay.
dexterity saving throws, please.
And this is why we're paranoid.
I pushed no door.
Natural 19 plus 7, 26.
Okay, Clovis?
5.
Can I attempt to shield Clovis at all?
What are you shielding him from?
I don't know. You know I was paranoid.
Exactly!
No,
I'm just gonna go and have a little sleep.
So Clovis, you take 6 piercing damage. I rolled really low on the dice. As you push, you do hear a this trigger mechanism click, and underneath your feet, spikes go
Oh.
raise and drop, but the door opens.
You hear nothing. Clovis just turns around like, ouch!
I did check.
Please warn me if you're going to do anything like that in future. And he kind of like steps and squelches in his shoes. Like, squelch.
I'm sorry.
Squelch.
Now I realize, Jove, why you are in the front.
As you push this, it reveals a small passageway.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that is a small passageway.
Hmm.
I mean, they're usually behind the
shame it.
cracks, aren't they? So
It's perfectly big enough for what it.
So, what are you guys doing? Killian
Not
would have
going in
moved,
there.
Killian will have moved up at this point.
Shall we? check
Should
the
we
other?
leave?
Should we check some of the other banners on the other side, or just march on in willy-nilly?
Well, we might as well march on in.
I'd vote
It's not like
march on willy-nilly.
When you said we might as well, I thought you were going to say the other thing. But sure. Are we not? No one's going to open this box. Is it going to be up to me? Is it?
Oh, no one opened it. I'll fucking open it.
Right, get back, just in
I'm
case.
getting back. I'm getting back.
Whoa.
You open.
Yeah, I
chest.
opened it. Yeah.
Okay,
Chest is
You
two.
take.
as you
Oh,
open the chest,
We need to start checking for traps.
everyone is down
I
there.
have been.
I need everybody,
I have been checking for traps.
everybody to
Wait,
make me a
you're
dexterity
failing.
saving throw, please.
I am not smart. I have a +0 to investigation. But I'm the only one doing it.
I'm the smartest one here. No one's told me to.
Wait,
16.
you're smart enough to know to do it.
Oh, look how much
I'm not.
dice he's grabbing.
Oh, and this is why I didn't tell
I
you
can't
about
do
the
that.
chest.
She saw it, dude. I mean, she was fine until she saw
Dexterity
it.
saving throw.
Did you all hear that?
No,
No.
we saw it though.
But we saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right,
Okay,
that's a 22 on the
so-
dex from me.
18.
Okay. Wait.
I got 23.
Okay.
Fucking hell, guys.
Sorry.
this is-
You can't put a chest in front of Feathers and her not, open it.
Okay. So, Clovis, what did you get?
15.
15. Take 13 points of piercing damage. Feathers, what did you get?
23.
You also take 13 points. Jove, what did you take? What did you get?
22.
You also get 13 points. Ash,
18.
you also get 13 points. Michael,
That's 20.
you also take 13. What did Zayla get?
I didn't roll for Zayla.
And what did Banff get?
She's on my back.
Oh
And what-
shit! Banff did sick.
What did Killian get?
Hold on.
Remember
20.
your secondary sheets, dudes.
20, so he also
Yeah.
takes 13.
Zayla only got 12. No, 11. Sorry, 11.
11. Zayla takes
Yeah.
26 points of piercing damage.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, hold on.
Banff got... What did Banff get?
Banff got a 29. A 28.
She takes 13, so only half damage if you made the save.
How many hit points does Zayla have?
Or
Right.
about that.
Right.
What happens? Well,
I mean,
sorry,
she's only got 20 hit points. That's 6 more than her stat
So she
block.
drops unconscious. As you open the chest, you hear... And a tripwire-like mechanism twings off. And out of the dwarf... And next to the dwarf, the wall near the dwarf, and the wall where the chest are, arrows go down the hallway. You all get hit and pummeled with these arrows. Zayla looks one way, ducks out of one arrow, and as she turns, another one just woof, hits, and she drops unconscious.
You watch as Jove sees this, and instantly there's this just like deaf silence from him as he watches this arrow sort of careen into her side.
Okay.
Catch her in arm.
Instantly picking out a health potion.
No,
Wait.
before any of you even have a chance, his blood is already pouring across her, and he pumps 20 points of hit points straight into her as he rips the arrow out and just heals her straight away. Like, he's literally, like, you can see his blood sort of like pouring across her scales and into the wound, and as it like almost like re-heals itself, like how you see things in reverse motion.
Yeah.
Like the muscle and the fibers knit back together as you see him sort of really wince in pain as like this thing in his chest comes forth, and instantly she's fine, but he is looking less than great right now.
Okay,
Like he's not waiting for anyone.
Seeing that all go by, Ash is going to kind of put her staff on the ground and look around and assess, and I am going to cast Zen Wave on Jove, Killian, and he's looking bad.
It was fine. I am so fucked right now.
We've all taken about the same, haven't we?
Yeah, and Clovis.
Oh.
So that is 10 points of healing to each of you.
Hey.
Bella's also, as soon as she saw Zayla drop, she went quiet, but she said, she kind of mutters a couple of words under her breath, and she casts Mass Healing Word and heals everyone, us, including Zayla.
She doesn't need it now.
Fine now.
She would have, she would have done it at the same time, so...
They include Bamf as well.
Okay, so that's your last third level spell slot. Yeah?
It is the last one, yeah.
Okay, roll me 1d4 plus 5, please.
That is 3 plus 5, so 8.
8 for who?
For us 5 plus Zayla.
Okay, you all gain another 8 hit points.
11 plus 8, so 19. Okay, he's fine.
Okay. As the chest opens,
Is there anything in it?
you look in, and it is empty.
Fuck's sake!
Knew that was gonna happen.
As Jove kind of has Zayla like to his chest, probably holding her a little tighter than he needs to at the moment, but he's still doing it. He turns and you can sort of, he's trying to hold back, but you can see like these pitch black circles starting to form around the sides of his eyes as he like closes an eye, but he's like, "Why did you open the chest?"
I thought it was fine. I'm
He's
sorry.
like, as you say that, he just like hits the wall and you sort of hear it reverberate through the thing, and you can see he's trying to hold back the last rage he has on him right now, as he just sort of pushes past, like he shoves past you, Clovis, just to take a second to breathe down this way, as he's just at the moment he is inconsolable.
Okay.
Shouldn't have said anything. It's my fault. Jove, we need to move. We can't stay here. Everyone, we need to move, especially out of this bloody corridor. I don't fancy getting pummeled with arrows again.
Can I look at the mechanism that we saw trip? Does it look like it's a sort of resetting in any way, or no? Okay.
Not the one on the box. No, it was kind of on the chest. It kind of like was a taut wire, and as you pull it, it kind of released a mechanism within inside, and that's what triggered it.
I don't know how it works with like a trap thing. I guess it's not a ranged weapon attack, so I couldn't have deflected missiles.
It's too late now. If you'd have shouted at the time,
I know. I just didn't know if it worked for traps. So
it's a projectile. It's any projectile.
Okay.
So going forward, if it is a projectile weapon, whether it's a trap, if it's an enemy, you can deflect missiles.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't sure if it was just a weapon attack.
Yeah. No, it's just if you shout up next time and we can do that. So what do you guys want to do?
So forget what I said about willy-nilly. Check every fucking corner.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm just not the best at picking up on things like this.
Well,
Which of us are?
we can help. Average.
I'm not the most perceptive or investigative one at all.
Definitely not the most.
I am literally just above average, so.
Jove, we have to go. Come on.
Just give him a minute.
You sort of hear like a receding pop from like his neck, and he sort of like tenses back into whatever form he can sort of bring himself into, and he just turns around the most dour, fucking aggressive face, but he's trying to sort of hold it in, and he just sort of turns to you and goes, "If any one of you hurts my fucking girl again, I'm going to lose it. Let's stop fucking around in this dungeon and just get through it, okay? Stay behind me. I'll go ahead. Anything happens, you can help me out." And he sort of pushes past you, Clovis, and everyone else, and
I'm going to try and
doesn't
stop
even
him. I'm going to
register
try and stop
you.
him for a second. I'm
Like,
just say,
he just
none of us did, Jove. There was no intention behind what just happened. I know you're
No,
angry.
it just always seems to happen, doesn't it? You do
Yeah.
things and people just get hurt. And this
Jove.
time, someone really important got hurt.
I know, but this unfortunately is the life we're in. We are all collateral right now. We just got to try our best to protect one another as best we can. I understand that was completely unnecessary. It didn't need to happen, but sometimes it just does.
Yeah, well, just us isn't good enough anymore. We gotta start being careful.
As you
Just
guys
pushes
are
through.
well, before you even get a chance, Killian has stepped through. And he's
Jove?
kind of like shaking his head and just starts moving and pushes this door open. Reveals room. I'll move the map around.
It was a corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
And reveals
corridor.
this room. Steps in. Very carefully. What's his perception?
Passive or?
Perception.
Well, his perception's a +8.
A +8, thank you. Okay. He kind of turns and goes, doesn't look like there's any more traps.
Right.
And he kind of steps in. As you guys all follow suit and walk into this room, it is as it shows. There's a large, long oak wooden table with many chairs, more of these statues in each corner of the room. A small staircase that goes up to a second level, where you can see from where, well, Killian can see from where he is. There is a door up there. There's a door behind Killian, as you can see, and to the opposite end of the room than you entered. To the just under where the stairwell is, there is a small bookshelf, old and musty and like full of dust and cobwebs, and there's a shield with 2 axes emblazoned on the wall. Very old and dusty.
Any markings, languages?
Not that you can see.
Right. We need to go down, right?
What?
With who?
Who?
Well, if this place's origin has an origin of some sort, it's probably not above ground. Probably deeper.
Oh, you said we needed to go down.
Yeah, go
I
down.
said we need to go with Dan. Who's Dan?
That's
Yeah,
what
so-
that's what I thought you said.
Come with me, and we'll be in a world of pain and hurt some more.
Yep.
Your agony. Take a look. Kill your pets. I hate you all.
Feathers is gonna keep looking around at like the statues and maybe the chairs, just to see that there's not any like mechanisms or wires or keep checking for traps.
Yeah, there doesn't
lesson.
appear to be any. I'm not going to make you roll, but you spend some time, and you do. Killian comes over to this door here, and tries to open it, and it is locked shut. As he comes over to here, to where this door on this other side is, and it opens.
So we can go up, or we can go through. Clovis,
Mm-hmm.
you I like books and stuff. Do you want to check the bookshelf? There might be something,
Actually, I find them rather droll, but there could be something that we could use.
there might be something important.
Well, I'm not touching anything unless Jove says it's okay.
Like he's like genuinely, he just sort of sat at the stairs at the moment. One of his legs is sort of like, you know, when you get that nervous twitch in your leg and it's just bouncing. He's not really paying attention to what you're saying. So if you want to do stuff, he's not gonna he's not really watching at the moment.
Is going to she kind of stood by this doorway that was just coming through, and she goes, "Everybody, we need to remember the mission. Bookshelves and chests are not going to help us solve this. If there is a way through, we go through it. I think Michael is right. We do not need to go up."
But okay, I get what you're saying, but there are important things in books like maps of the area and stuff. So while yes, not necessarily, you know, of importance, it doesn't mean it's not important either. You know, there's a lot of good information could be learned about this temple or wherever we are in books.
We don't have the time to read through books. There's
just looking at the spines. Are they all in Dwarven? Is there anything? Okay, I wouldn't be able to read them anyway.
Does anyone here speak Dwarven?
Just checking. Nope.
Probably no swear words from Phalanx, and that's about it.
Thought he wasn't a dwarf.
Detect magic is not a cantrip, no.
Killing, you don't speak Dwarven, perhaps?
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
that sounded like Killian as well.
No.
Just to kind of appease Feathers, Ash is not touching anything, but is looking at whether there is I don't fucking no. Ash wouldn't do that. That's a hand thing to do. Never mind. I was going to see if like there was like a dust thing, like it was like a mechanism for the.
We should probably get a move on then.
Is there anything here that my detect magic is picking up?
No.
Okay.
Gillian steps through this door.
I'm going to walk up to Joe. I'm really sorry for what happened back there. You seem a little bit more roughed up than a second ago, but take this. Might come in handy. It's a healing potion.
Regular one.
Yeah.
He says out of character.
Regular?
Sort of like looking up from sort of like his hands, he's just sort of, I don't know why you're saying sorry. You didn't do anything, but thanks.
No, I know, but
I'm
sorry for what happened to her. You seem to have a really good friendship with her, and I hate to see that destroyed. That's why I acted the way I did before.
I appreciate it. You got her out of danger.
Of course.
So did Ash. I don't mean to get angry at them. I don't. I just can't help it. She went down.
It's okay.
I've not
You're
seen that
talking
before.
to the guy with no emotions. You're fine.
Oh, you do.
In your
Otherwise
head,
you wouldn't have bothered to say.
In your head, Jove, you hear, well, you're going to have to learn to try.
Like he like genuinely sort of turns one eye cocked, like, learn to try what? Exactly.
Not to get angry at them, Jove. You know that one of them put their lives on the line to try and save me. Do you really think that they actually meant for anything to happen? It was an accident. And accidents happen. You were the one that told these people a while ago that the casualties in any sort of battle, and it's just about trying not for that to be us. But look, accidents happen. Getting angry at them and going mad doesn't solve anything. I'm fine.
Yeah, now you're fine. You weren't before. It's not about solving things. It's how I process. And look, I know what I said about people. Oh yeah, I'm speaking out loud, so you don't know. You can't hear her, but so everything he's saying is out loud, but he's looking at Zayla. So make of that what you will. I know what I said about casualties on the battlefield and things happening, but look, I can't help that I see you different, okay? You aren't just some casualty to me. You aren't just some collateral that can get hurt. I hold you closer, and I can't help doing that. So you get hurt, I'm gonna get mad. Whether it was their fault or not. I know it was a fucking thing that did things that hurt people. But you're different to me, Zayla, and you always will be. So deal with that how you will.
I will, but I think you owe them an apology. And she kind of like leaps off your shoulders and flies off and through the door.
As she does that, he's just like
5 steps through.
he sort of gets up and like, I'll get an apology on it. Fucking. And he just like grumbles to himself down the stairs and sort of pushes through everyone and follows on after her.
To be fair, I've already gone through, so.
Well, pushes through the air very angrily, just like, get out the way.
Clovis is standing against the wall by the door, arms crossed. And just watches you go through and then follows on after you.
As you walk through... Oh. I didn't reveal enough. Killian is there on one knee.
Dead.
Kind of looking through the keyhole to try and look at the other side. And he goes, I don't think there's anything this way. Well, there's nothing behind the door. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just going to come to this corner and try and peek around this corner to make sure there's nothing awaiting. Now, I'm like literally just peeking this like the slightest part of me.
Make me...
Trying to be sneaky and stealthy.
You have a look down and it looks to be a clear corridor.
Oh, okay.
I just thought I'd let the tension build a bit there. It's a clear corridor.
What?
There's someone under this
Do I
grate.
see these?
Yes.
Do I know what they are?
You can get closer and have a look if you like.
I'm not going to do that, but I will let them know that this is there's a blank corridor. There's an empty corridor with some things on the floor down here, though. I won't touch it.
Are there any like rocks or things kicking about that I can pick up?
Nope.
I mean, I might have something in my.
Can I quickly grab my sketchbook out and start kind of try and just figure out where we are in relation to where we started? I just want to keep track of the movements and directions we're going, so we don't end up going full loop.
You can try.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I just want an intelligence check to see.
Yeah.
I have some soap in my bag. I mean, that
18.
You might
18,
be able to
yeah,
throw
it's
that,
fine.
and I offer it to him. It's literally just a bar of soap.
You're offering him soap after what's just happened.
Well, he also said there was a rock, so I was just like,
Really sorry about your dragon, but you need a shower, dude.
Killian kind of stands up and walks back towards you all.
I'm going to just sort of kneel down to Bamf and quietly say, keep a nose out for anything suspicious or ghastly, won't you? She's just going to spend the rest of the time as we're going sniffing the floor, sniffing the air. She's going to be on full perception alert.
Dang. Look, you knew this was dangerous, and you knew that what we were coming into was the unknown, but let's try to be a little bit more careful. That's me included. I have some lessons to learn from this too.
Look very sleek now, though, I have to say. Very shiny.
Still look more alive than you. And he kind of turns and walks back towards the door.
How are you?
How
are you with
Michael's just gonna whisper. Jokes on you.
How are you with the detection of traps and mechanisms, Gillian?
I mean, most of the traps we set are for animals. You know?
Fair enough. Well, you might know what to look out for a little bit better than any of us. So perhaps if you could try and prevent us from stepping on anything too dangerous.
Do my best.
So we can ask.
He then opens this door.
are we not going to look down this corridor then?
Oh, I thought you said there was nothing in there. I assumed that meant there was nothing behind it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there was nothing behind the door. That's what he meant. There was nothing there. Please open the door.
Misdirection.
Just to clarify, to clarify, Dan, while we've been moving through this area, have we seen any signs of rot or any of those kind of things?
Not in this area, no. Because this is all rock and stone.
Did Jove take my soap bar?
Probably, like, in an attempt to make peace, he probably grabbed it quite forcefully from you, yes, and is now just holding soap.
In an attempt to make peace, he grabs it forcefully. What the fuck is his problem, man? Like,
I mean,
thank you.
Best you're gonna get.
Like,
Hey. I mean, if you're gonna throw it, I would throw it. He looks like he's disappearing out that door.
Oh. You want this back?
Ash has been.
I thought you. And she just takes it back and then throws it towards the grate because that's what she presumed he was going to do.
you throw the bar of soap at the grate.
Yes.
The bar of soap hits the floor and slides. So it hits the grate.
Oh, that's a bit anticlimactic after everything that's. Okay.
No, there's fire under that. It just needs more weight. There's nothing in
Yeah,
this.
let's take that as a win. Let's take that as a win and move on.
I'm not going after the soap. I can get some more soap. Should we? Okay, and she just leaves.
But little did they know that soap was the only way to, solve this dungeon's riddle. As you move forward, Ash is doing what?
Well, I
That's how we
got an
could've killed the
18 for my
cubes.
intelligence check.
Wash them.
Okay, so yeah, you're
Throwing
able
soap
to
in,
kind
bath
of...
bomb.
You're able to kind of, from memory, kind of draw roughly where you've been.
Yeah, obviously it's very patchy given the bits that were in darkness, but
Yeah.
they've had light.
Okay, as you get into this door, you see through this into this stairwell, along one side, as it shows on the map, there is a massive rock fall, and it looks to be completely caved in, and the only real way is to go up the stairs. There is another
Okay,
couple
so
of
we're not
statues in
going down.
here.
Are all these statues consistent throughout the dungeon that we've seen so far?
Yep.
And they're looking the same, all of them.
Yeah.
Can I take a quick doodle of one of them down into my notes? Just
No problem.
for my.
Can I just wander up next to Ash and be like, darling, we might need your hands free as we go further in. Why don't you borrow this? And I'll, from my jacket, take out the Phoenix Quill and let go of it, and it will kind of float over towards you.
Amazing. Okay.
Oh, I expect it back.
You might
Don't
get it
lose
back.
it. Don't lose it.
Okay.
She's also still carrying the lantern.
Paper lantern. No hands free, but hey.
I'll mage hand and hold the paper for the quill.
Okay.
Just sort of like here up in front of you, almost like a mini map would be in a video game, like kind of up and to the right in front of.
This is the shit show she's drawing.
Yeah. That is currently floating about 2 feet up and to the right of you.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Following along.
Go up.
Keep on rolling.
Before we go up,
To the left
I'm
here.
good.
No.
Check the traps. Check the traps.
Does it
Before
look
we
like
go
any
up,
of the
I
stairs
wanna-
gonna fall
On
from
the staircase.
underneath us?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. So I want to grab a hefty enough rock and just sort of toss it up so it bounces down, just to see if anything.
You throw a
Happens.
rock, and the rock bounces down the stairs.
You realise you did this, right?
Yeah, you did.
Don't go saying it like that. It's like,
It's
all
not
right, you
roll.
throw a rock and it falls down the stairs. What the hell are you guys doing?
I just think that it wasn't me that opened the chest.
No, but there's
The
literally
thing
been
is, you all
everywhere.
fucking knew it was a trap. Don't blame me. In the back of your mind, you were like, that's either a mimic or we're all going to die because of it. Let's open it anyway. So don't blame me.
No. One person opened that chest.
Natalie
Nice.
wouldn't have. Feathers could not pass off a chest. It's just not in her.
I mean, me and Feathers are kindred spirits in that regard. So, as you walk up the stairs, it reveals a small corridor.
I'm grabbing a few more rocks.
I'm flying, so
Just
I'm not actually touching
placing
the
them in my
stairs.
pack.
As you get here, it shows there is a...
Wait, I forgot Killian.
As you get up the stairs, you see there is a door towards the end of the corridor, a door just to the right, and opposite the door to the right is another corridor off to the left. As you look down there, Jove, there is an open archway leading out.
Into...
The unknown at this point.
Of course.
You want to go and have a look?
No, I don't. I want to live.
I mean,
check this door
we can
first.
go all the way back and just climb the rope out, guys, if this is too much.
Yeah, I think this is a bad shout.
I'm checking this
Good luck with the
Alright,
forest,
I'm-
bitches!
I'm gonna start spending some spell slots soon.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Very gingerly, I'm going towards the unknown.
How delightful.
Gingerly touch our tips.
Fucking idiot. As you... Oh,
Oh, why did you move me?
because you said you were looking, man.
I did, yeah. I just didn't go into the darkness. It's
As,
fine. Move me.
Darkness.
as you come through this area, I have to
Oh, not
move
bad.
this up. You see what used to be a bridge has now collapsed, and there is an open cavern beneath you.
There is just still so much more map
Yeah.
above this. Like, so much more.
Do I see anything? Well, okay, yeah, I do, because you just opened it up. That's
Yeah,
fine.
there is a bridge on the opposite side. Is the other bit of the broken bridge with another doorway. You are roughly around 50 or so feet up,
Is this an underground space, is it? Or is it
Mhm.
open air?
and as you kind of look into this cavern, you see that the walls and floor are lined with this horrid, putrid, black, blight-like substance.
Sticking close to the doorway, having walked through, he's just going to sort of turn to her and go, I don't think we can go this way. It's broken for a start, but there's black shit everywhere.
Like, do you not-
Whoa.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, so let's not rule it out just yet.
towards the blight, though. This is the thing. We've
Yeah.
been going around in circles, and it's been stone, and no sign of what we're trying to come here to fight.
I don't know about skinning cats, but I could fly across and see what's on the other side.
Maybe
That would
this
be
helps.
quite useful. Maybe take a rope with you. See
Yes.
if you can tie it to the other end, and we can.
How far is, say, if I tied off the rope from here to here, would my 50-foot rope make it?
Yeah. Only 40 feet.
So at least 5 feet on each end to tie. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Is that okay
Yeah,
with
just-
everybody? Is that? I mean, I'm not doing anything without permission now, so
Can I look to see if there are any creatures in amongst all this rot?
Make me a perception check.
Okay,
I
on
would
that as
like
well,
to
actually.
do.
Make it with advantage.
Could I look for
My
something
perception's
else?
pants though.
Sorry, one
What's
sec.
My perception's crap. 19.
19. You don't see any creatures or anything within the blight. You do see some
17.
skeletons and such that all look rather grim, but they're like, as you kind of look, they are all small shaped humanoids. They are just bone at this point, with all this, like, what looks to be like tendrils of like fungus and ick kind of like all over them, all collapsed to the ground. Most are missing body parts, like legs are just strewn about, some without heads, things like that.
I would do your best not to touch any of the blight.
do my best.
If you do, I'll try and bring you back. But just be careful.
Okay. I tied the knot off on that one. and I carry it over and I try and tie it off on that side.
Okay.
I don't know if
Yeah,
need me to
you do so.
this.
And you fly across.
Do I see anything through this archway? I'm not going through it. I'm looking.
Yeah,
Can I see anything through it?
you do, yeah. You see a corridor. A long corridor.
An empty, long corridor.
I don't know. From there, it looks like it.
I don't know.
It looks like it from there.
It seems to be an empty, long. I'm shouting this because this is. I'm shouting.
Oh, you shout? Yeah, shouting it. Okay, good to know.
No, she would. She would shout back rather than go. There just seems to be an empty corridor. Do you want me to carry on, or do you want me guys to wait for you?
Just fly back. Fly to all of us. Don't stay over there on your own.
I mean, you could come join me on this by the road, but
yeah,
okay.
but
And she flies back.
Okay. As you land and you gather on the edge of this bridge, we're going to end the session there. There is lots more dungeony things to come, but we're going to call it there.
I what to do.
You'll have to wait till next week.
Make notes.
Oh,
yeah,
seven.
It's a good one.
Just got
Seventh
raided.
roll, guys.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you so much for the raid. You've come at like the
Carry on for
worst
10
time
minutes?
because we're just finishing up ourselves. So
We appreciate
more people
Yeah,
for the
we-
raid.
Yep.
we do appreciate it. So if you just hang on, we're gonna now pass everybody off onto someone else. So bear with
We're
us.
tails on tap.
We are
with
tails
Lady
on
and
tap. I think Arthur's just put the thing
Yeah, Arthur's just put the info in, so.
in. So let me have a quick peek. See if we can't get. Let's see who we're going to raid. Guys, how was the Seventh Rolls campaign and session tonight? Was it okay?
We've been crawling through a dungeon and making
have.
every mistake that we could possibly make.
Crawling is the operative word. We've been going quite
No,
slowly.
Not every mistake.
Oh, that's good to know.
Has there been a single trap we haven't set off?
No. You set all of them off.
Oh, don't be stupid. You didn't make the mistake of dying, though.
Let's have a quick peek. Right, so while I'm looking for somebody to raid. Oh, there
Good
we go.
shout, Arthur. We are hosting Last Orders on Thursday.
Ooh, yes.
Where any questions, whether it be about Spelljammer or the Fallen or us as people,
Us
if you
as
have any
human
question-
beings.
us as humans, if you have any questions, then I think most of us are, well, pretty much all of us are going to be there on Thursday.
Yeah, it's a
so-
full
house.
I won't be.
Have you just decided?
Yeah, like we said, everyone. Joking.
Right, let's go here.
Where are we going, Dan?
Where's here?
We're going to Mesmer Chair.
Mesmer chair.
Mesmer chair.
Mesmer Chair. That's who we're going to go and raid.
like
So
that.
yeah, tune in on Thursday, guys. We're going to do Last Orders where we get to answer all your important questions. Thank you for everybody that subscribed tonight and everybody that followed. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you on Thursday. Take care. Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.